Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. My name is Emperor ZK, and I am joined once again by the one and only spectacular Matsy. How are you doing?
Hello, Emp. I'm doing really good. I hope you're doing pretty well too. It's a pleasure to be back here on the AEL University Elite Series. You know, we had a little bit of time off there over the course of a big special event, but we're back in action now, and I'm very keen to see what the teams can do tonight.
Absolutely. It was a little bit of a good break, and of course a much longer needed break for the rest of us, obviously, or some people attending DreamHack, some people attending Twice concert like Matsy and myself, absolutely having loads of fun with it. So hopefully tonight we'll make it absolutely fancy for all of you. So just introducing all of tonight is us. Before we go into tonight's schedule, we have a lot of sponsors that we got to thank. Isn't that right, Matsy?
That's right. We're gonna read them all out now, just like a heart shaker. Let's make it all go down. Starting things off, we've got Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provide a high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. Next up on the list, it's AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who provide a best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And next up, it's Indomie, the noodle partner, made with high-quality flour, selected ingredients, and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. Last but not least, it is Game On Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL who fund much-needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page, and you can take a look at the QR code below.
Thank you very much for all of that readout, Matsy. Thank you so much. And now let's quickly break into the current standings of all the teams going to week number 6. So, looking at the current standings, you have RMIT and UTS absolutely being on that number 1 spot, undefeated as of now. UOM having brought down into the 3rd position because of the result from RMIT 2 weeks ago, and then followed by Monash, UNSW, Swinburne, USYD, and Adelaide University to be picking up an extra game right here and there. And so, just looking at all of this right now, we also do have the schedules as well to see which games we're going to be posting. So on the 6 p.m, you have Adelaide University versus Swinburne. 7 o'clock, you do have UTS versus RMIT, the top 2 teams. So it's going to be a very good one right there. And then at 8 o'clock, you have UOM versus UNSW, and 9 p.m, Monash against USYD. So this is an absolutely really good kind of a showing coming in, because the games are starting to get a little bit more closer. Players are starting to warm up to each other. A lot of people are like, getting used to it. Some players are actually improving. And so, yeah, it's really good to see that how much they've come forward and just grew as a whole team. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what they have for tonight.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to see exactly what's going to be going down tonight. We've got our team rosters on the board. Obviously, it's going to be Ordinatus, Exodachi, The Pleasant Doctor, Shug, Ricky's Chicken on the Adelaide side, and at Swinburne, they've got Keza, Aussie Pandas, Exy, Hammer, and Dot Nathan. So I did actually have the pleasure of meeting and catching up with Keza over the course of DreamHack, and he had a lot of insight to share. Definitely can show that he's got a good head on his shoulders. Definitely keen to see what he's able to do tonight when we do jump in to our series here, because he said to me, we got to hype him up. We got to hype him up. So maybe if he makes some plays tonight, we might be able to do just that.
We will. Like, if Keza, needs us to shout him out, we will. Pressure is on, Keza. Hopefully you'll get to show us exactly what you got. And talking about the vetoes of tonight, the first one, we started with Swinburne banning Wayne Inferno, followed by Adelaide University banning Overpass, and then followed by Ancient Mirage, Anubis, and Vertigo. So our first map of the night is going to be a nuke, and that's quite good to start this line off. It's going to be fast paced. It's going to be one of those spectacular magical moments on that first map that I really like to start off, and then comes everything else. But I'm still hoping for that opener at Anubis, waiting for one of these teams to just come out of nowhere and be like, we're amazing at Anubis, so that's going to be the one we're going to be playing.
So, seems it's come out of the pipeline there. Love to see it, and very keen to see how this first map is going to go down here. Obviously, we've got, our vetoes coming through there. No Anubis this time, but that's okay. Anubis later, maybe. Hopefully, maybe. Nah, it's good that we get to play a bit of nuke though, and it looks like we are going to be transitioning into the game now as well, as the first round will get underway. So without further ado here, let's get this one going. I think they're going to be knifing for sides, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go.
Okay, knifing for side is good, and all 5 members right outside. The Pleasant Doctor, gets a knife from the team. Always nice to see, down to 70. And they are going to be flanked up. I mean, they know where they are. Hammer is down, but he's going to take at least Ricky's Chicken with him. And the rest of Adelaide University, they shouldn't be losing this at all, but they are just going to go up, challenge Keza in the rooftop fight. And Keza's happy about this one because they are starting to flank them all up. Ordinatus is also gone. Just up to Shug! And Shug's going to get one, but Aussie Pandas isn't getting right behind. So Swinburne, they have the beginning.
Yeah, decent start coming out there. Going to be picking their sides off now. Just getting those .Rs through in the chat as well. Make sure everybody's pumped up, ready for action now. We'll be seeing Swinburne on our CT side here, and Adelaide going to be on T now. And let's get the show on the road as we do dive in to round number 1 of many more to come. You can see a double dualies set up on both sides of the scale there, so definitely excited to see how those weapons work out. The Doctor will be jumping into the house, going to go down immediately. The CT's doing a grand job to just tear up everything Shug, 1 versus 3 now, does get spotted on the back of the site and says goodnight. Hammer, able to put the final nail in the coffin, and it will be round number 1 for Swinburne.
Swinburne. That's a big surprise. Usually we see Adelaide University taking the pistol, but in this one, I guess Swinburne just had a really better start. The jewelers worked in their favor instead, and they are going to keep them shiny and polished. And so we do have the classic opening. You do have a scout as well. Keza is going to be just double checking. A usual spot at ramp is going to be able to deter most of the rushes. Don't want to be giving that room as well because reaction is quite fast. At the same time though, Adelaide University, it's going to be that slower little bit of beginning. They realize this round of eco can't really be doing too much to be doing anything else. Hopefully they can go and stack for potentially a site, trying to take control of the outside, trying to find these stragglers, but so far finding no luck with anyone outside.
Yeah, no luck so far. Luck might be in their favor later in the round, perhaps. They're taking it very slowly for the time being. Hammer might even be able to find a strike of their own here, but the T is still pondering on their options for the time being. Nade's going to come over the top, perhaps. No damage found as yet, though, but the time really starting to trickle down here. The T's need to get a move on sooner rather than later. Try and overwhelm the site as a cohesive unit. Just like that, one already getting singled out there. This is not what you want to be happening if you're on Adelaide's side here. They're now getting taken apart one after the other. Do manage to try and push for the A site though, but XE doing a great job to just separate himself from them. Isolate single duels instead of taking out both at once, and it will work out nice and favorably. No one lost for Swinburne, and they take number 2 there. Adelaide going to at least be able to buy up into this next one though, and we'll see if they can make a comeback here in round number 3.
That's a very different kind of a stark contrast to what we usually see from the open of Adelaide University, who usually have a very good start, but then they get picked apart right after. And so they do have the buys. You got 4 AKs, 1 scout trying to find something right now on the rooftop. Shock hasn't really spotted anything just yet until now. A nice little bit of takeout into Nathan, trying to buy his time away. At the same time, the Pleasant Doctor is going to challenge Keza. And Keza, though, beautiful shot onto Exodachi. That's going to put the pressure back into Adelaide University. They realize that this is their gun round, and so Keza is going to go down eventually. At the same time, it's a lot of information for Swinburne to play off. They know that it's a big possibility to go down to B. And the rest of Adelaide University, they haven't really changed course just yet.
Yeah, still struggling to find a way to move their way through this one. At least they've got a bit of time to play with here, though. CTs. Ready and waiting for the T's. Should they make some pressure towards the B site here? The CTs are prepared. Just waiting for that strike. Fire coming out now. XE. Good to tuck themselves away. Just waiting for some kind of a signal. And it will be the sign, the signal to come through. 1-for-1 trade there. XE tucked in dark. Might be able to find one coming through the door here. Just waiting for the timing. Good pickup from Aussie Pandas. Does at least take it down to the 2v2. Pressure on for the T's. XE going to reveal themselves now. Bomb still going to be down at the ramp as well. Shug not giving themselves up. Has plenty of HP. Both CTs very tagged down at this point. The time's ticking here. They have to make a move. 10 seconds to go. Shug really has to get onto the site. They might run out of time. 5 seconds. I think they might make it. No, there's no time. They're not going to make it. They've played themselves. Swinburne, take it away on time. Aussie Pandas hightailed it out of there. A great way to get them 3-0.
Oh, what a TT moment right there. That is very unfortunate for the side of Adelaide University. They're gone round. They knew that they had to make the sacrifices for the site, but they played it just a little bit too patiently. And at the end, they ran out of room, they ran out of time. And so 3-0, it's a buy with Galeos and AKs and not a lot more. Utility-wise, it's good enough for at least a push. The Nate is going to get Aussie Pandas a tiny little bit, and the Pleasant Doctor at the same time. But they have to be fighting a lot more aggressively outside in order to at least find something. And Swinburne University, having that free run confirmed means that this run is going to be super dangerous for Adelaide University to be matching them up. 808P onto Keza as well. And Hammer is happy to just slowly back this one up. It says, all right, let's park this one up. Guys, we see the bulk of Adelaide University pretty much outside and haven't really done anything with it. Shog is going to go down XE for the exchange, but then right after, they are coming in blindly. Hammer's happy to get this one. There's going to be the reset from Aussie Pandas as well. Nathan outside, and that's everyone from Adelaide University. And Swinburne is so happy to take that fight.
Yeah, solid way to push their way to 4 there. Swinburne just on a roll at the moment. Just going all the way from the moonlight to the sunrise there. And we'll be able to take away many around in their favour. We'll see if Adelaide can manage to bring some kind of a comeback though. This round could be a good one. They can steal a weapon or two. It's potential. The fire can diminish that potential. Keza onto a great headshot to kick things off there. Really taking Adelaide down a notch. Let's see if they will be able to find something else. Keza forced to back it out there. This is that shot. Might find this one though. No. AGONbyAOC. Great kill. Does take the AWP in their favour. A huge pickup there. The T's getting side control, and now they got 2 guns as well. Bombs down. CTs need to make a comeback, but it looks like they might not even get the chance.
Oh, 2-on-4 situation. They do have the kit. They do have ample amount of utility to at least play for it, but I don't think they're going to be able to get this one in. So Aussie Pandas slowly making down into the ramp, looking for the entry and the exit. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything, and he doesn't really want to give up that AK, right? You got 2 AKs on the side of Swinburne. If you do give him out, that's going to be even more losses accumulated. However, there is going to be a potential for a pickup. Aussie Pandas hearing this, it's going to quickly execute AGONbyAOC, but Nathan is down. As for the swing, Ricky's Chicken, keeping his AWP, yes he does, and that is going to be a round that Adelaide University is really going to be into that Likey series. You really wanted to have a few more of this so you can continue on. So 1 Likey for 1 round, and so lucky you get to tie it up to 4. And so let's see what Adelaide University can present themselves onto this one.
Well, I reckon they're going to be knocking on the A side door to see if they can have a round in store for themselves. Try and score a round back here. They do hide their way away. I love the Negev coming out from Nathan. The T's might not be expecting this one. It's going to be a real dangerous moment. But it looks like the scientist, AGONbyAOC, will come out and cause a chemical reaction. Taking away a couple of kills for themselves. Good to find one back from Hammer, though. But now they've got more to come towards Outers. Really need to try and stall them out. They've got the spot there, taking a bit of damage. Try and see if they can stall them with the smoke, perhaps. They're trying to nade him out of position here. Keza getting an opening in secret in the interim as well. Going to be good to make something happen. Hammer goes down in the meantime, though. So openings really starting to find themselves for the T's here. They're looking to face things down towards secret, though. Keza has time to prepare themselves for this, so they might be anticipating an approach, but it's going to go slowing down for the time being while the T's figure things out.
The T's are having a little bit of hesitation because they realize they don't really have that much health to be mucking around with. Ricky's Chicken, meanwhile, is going to descend down secret, try to find something. Keza could just be in a place to spot this out, looking for it. Hearing all the sounds, there's going to be the quick scope to end his life. And so he knows exactly where the bomb is. And they have to push. And there's a second one. Like, ooh, right there. Keza makes that beautifully done. And AGONbyAOC will have to be the one to pick up the bomb. Now has to get to the plant. There's going to be that little bit of smoke. It does get the bomb down at least. So Keza is here. Oh, Keza gets a lot of damage done. But he is going to go down to AGONbyAOC. And so just a tiny little bit more. Let's see if AGONbyAOC can defuse the situation. He needs to just get that head popped up. Aussie Pandas meanwhile taking his time. Doesn't realize where he is, but he is going to pop him down anyway. And that is going to be that defuse coming in from Swinburne. And my goodness, that is a much closer round than Swinburne would have liked.
Yeah, going to be a good way to take one back from the T's there. So they do manage to get a little bit more traction into it. T's are still going to have a bit of steam in their engines, though. They've got full buy on them, AWP to boot as well. So definitely looking confident heading into this round. We'll see if that confidence will shine through and they're ready to be the ones that could be the ones to take the round here. So they do hold their ground now. Pleasant Doctor just waiting in position. Good flash from the CTs there. Just trying to cut off some vision. The T's in the meantime trying to press their way down secret. Do manage to get some down, taking a slither of damage in the meantime, but nothing to worry about at all there. CTs might be able to catch them on timing though, if they do get behind them somehow. And there we are. Keza finding the angle from the ramp there, at least having one part of the trap to worry about. And now the CT is probably going to have to play for a retake, because they've conceded the site control.
It's a very interesting little bit of play, but Adelaide University is going to be able to at least secure some form of funding into round number 8. Pleasant Doctor, though, had the potential, but Nathan was already there. Hammer also picking another shot, so that is going to be a nice little bit of spray. Unfortunately, it's not going to find anything just yet. Ricky's chicken tucked away into the corner. It's going to be the last one to try to stop off the coming onslaught, but it's no good. And that is going to be another defusal coming from Swinburne, and Swinburne finding all forms of success, really finding the groove in success as well. Look, they have all the AKs. They're playing CT. When you see this getting rolled every round, you got to be feeling a little bit bad on the side of T. So Adelaide University, they are going to be able to go for a full buy. They are going to be able to keep securing themselves with a lost buy bonus as well. It's just that they haven't picked apart Swinburne just yet. The utility usage hasn't done anything for them. And it's basically just trading body to body to see who's got a better angle, who's got the better surprise. And in a map like Nuke, CTs are always going to be the ones to come out on top of that kind of advantage, and so Adelaide University is going to have to readjust at least a tiny little bit before they want to become like a star.
Yeah, we'll see if they can shoot for the stars now as they approach towards the A side. Good peek around the corner. Trades going out all over the shop. Does favour the T's more so, though. Down to the 2v4 here. Nathan and Keza taking a lot of damage. Keza really trying to go for a shot there. Going to force themselves to back out, though. 2 versus 4 for the retake. Really not the best situation here. And it's now even worse as Keza gets caught by that nade there. Nathan probably just going to be forced to save out this one, honestly. Like, the team's economy looking not bad, but it's not great either. Nathan does at least find one in the meantime, but it's going to be one and done as Adelaide pulls it together and takes themselves a second round there. Swinburne, they've got a decent amount of cash to probably buy into this next one, honestly. Like, some of them not in a good position at all, but others maybe a bit better. Looks like they're just going to look to save it out, though. Go for a bit of a mix buy there, you know, some dualies, the Shoddy as well as the MP9, and they'll probably go for a full buy as a team into the next one instead. So good that they can play with their excess cash in this one, at least there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know, either it's going to be a forced buy or it's going to be like a complete, complete something else. But at the same time, Adelaide University, they are going to quickly rush in. Ozzy Panners is going to be just taken out, but there's the trade. It's 3 for 3. And all of a sudden, auto angle! That's a huge angle for Exy. Oh, but Autonatus on 6 health is going to live. Imagine that part right there. XC coming out of nowhere, took so much of them out. And Adelaide University, they won the round, but at what cost? They have to rebuy everything coming back into this round number 10.
Yeah, they've definitely done a great job to bring themselves back here. Now taking their 3rd round, only 3 between them. Definitely on track for more success here. Let's see how things go, though, as they do press down Decon. Keza able to open it up again. Not going to be able to stop the plant, but at least can get the player advantage here. Another one bites the dust at Keza, looking good so far. But there could be one creeping up on him he might not even be aware of. That's going to be the case. Shug does pull it together for 2 there. Exodachi as well. 2v2 situation now. Hammer in the site, thinking someone's playing close. Not going to be the case this time. Exodachi taken by their teammate, Shug. Holding from the ramp. They're going to stick out the defuse as well. Good shot coming out there. They're not going to let go of this one. Smoke doing wonders. Shug doesn't even know. And it's going to be the round going to Swinburne there. Pros do not fake. And it will be Swinburne taking their stake in a round.
Oh man, you gotta feel sorry for that one on Adelaide University. They had everything correct. Like, Keza came in, great opening, but then the site was gone. and Adelaide University was everywhere. They were swamping the whole players, but then right after Swinburne, they were just able to keep on sticking it out. They knew exactly what the time was going to be. The strategy is great, so good synergy coming out as Flash of Smokes is going to pave the way to our side. Xe is gone. However, Nathan, meanwhile, is going to jump up, realizing where Ricky's chicken is, but gave that little bit of a second hesitation in. So that's an unfortunate little bit of a drop. It's okay, 5-on-3 situation. Pleasant Doctor and Ricky's Chicken both a little bit low, but then again, you're gonna have to be pushing to the Pleasant Doctor for that AWP grip, and the rest of Swinburne, they're gonna have to just tuck into a side, at least 2-on-2-1, and the other one to look around B. And Adelaide University, plenty more to do and plenty of more utilities to assist them with. Can just go for the whole take.
Yeah, let's see if they go for the whole take now. They've got plenty of time to play with and the player advantage, so I don't see any reason why they wouldn't here. But still just going to take their time with it. They can't afford to leave anything unchecked. Don't let anything slip, otherwise the CTs will be able to slip their way towards a recoverable round. Shug creeping up towards heaven now, though. CT's going to be anticipating this somewhat, maybe even more so. Keza, great double up. Good trade from the Pleasant Doctor, but now this round looking a lot more achievable. Hammer has 2 low players to worry about. Now 1. Pleasant Doctor needs 1 shot. Hammer gets it done, and it will be Swinburne swinging the round back.
Oh, no joke. My blood was pumping right there. And Swinburne could feel it as well. The excitement, the adrenaline, everything was pumping in. Round number 12 is coming through, and Swinburne gotta be feeling great about it. And so, a little bit of force coming in, but Adelaide University is still gonna be able to keep on buying, keep on chugging. They need to hold on to something. They need to get at least a few more things done. Nathan going to quickly rush up into the smoke. He's going to jump into the middle of 3. No one knows exactly where he is just at, but he can go for the trade, and that's exactly what he's looking for. The man does not care. Oh my god, he's made it through. He knows that there are people right in front, right behind him. He's now staring. Oh, but Autonatas is going to thankfully get him down for that one. Shog goes down to about 20 health, and now Hammer is down, 5-3. Adelaide University, they are trying to force their way into the side. They need to start throwing the rest of the utilities in. It's not going to be too much to do if they don't start getting that one in, and the angles aren't going to favor them. But hey, look, they find Kaza. That's the AWP gone. Aussie Pandas is going to be looking as Exodachi is going to just go in and completely go down in a 2v2. Adelaide University haven't really done enough, especially with a 2-man advantage.
Yeah, it's been a tough one, hasn't it? And now it's down to the 2v2 situation. Just really trying to do something here. 32 seconds to go. The T's, their path slowly but surely getting dimmer. Need to get a plant down onto a site, otherwise another round goes the way of the CTs, and there's the opening. They find it towards B. Now going to have Aussie Pandas on the rotate here. Shug and Ordinatus already positioned towards B. Aussie Pandas has plenty of utility to try and open up the side as well. But I don't know if they're going to go for it. They're just holding back. They're maybe thinking, I'm just going to save the AWP here. Honestly, I can respect it because their economy is just in the bin at the moment. Like, Aussie Pandas has $300. So I don't think it's going to happen this time. So it's going to be a well-met round by Adelaide. And Swinburne maybe looking to go for a further action into future rounds instead.
Yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with that. 1-on-2 situation, don't exactly have enough information to see where they're going to be at. The most you can hope for, it's a 1-to-1 trade. Obviously, if there's going to be any mistakes committed by the opposite side, then sure, you might be able to get the 2. But at the same time, not going to clutch. Economy is a consideration, a big factor in order to get the victory. You'd rather have an AWP into the play, into this later round, because you have most of your teammates to support you as well, with utilities, with Julies, with UMPs. Always happy to get that, especially with Kaza holding outside with that AWP. He's been very stable. He's being very lit right now with his shots. Unfortunately, he doesn't realize most of them T side is descending into secret, rushing his position. I mean, he's in a rough spot right now, and the Doctor doesn't really see the CT looking, so now they see him. Hammer and Keza, they both go down. Nathan also down. Exodachi and Autonauta's doing fantastic amount of damage. And now it's up to Xe and Aussie Pandas. Chances are looking quite in their favor, especially now. Just looking at a wild ride, Xe with the Julies doesn't have anything else to go for it. Just gonna have to push roughly Ricky's chicken slowly. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Doesn't really see anything or spot anything, but Xe is tucked away to the corner. Is waiting. I don't think anyone's gonna be moving. There's no reason for Ricky's chicken to be moving. And this is just gonna be Xe waiting to the pipes. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, he tried, but that was just a decoy. And so Adelaide University looking mighty fine onto that one. And we are all of a sudden at round number 14.
2 more rounds to go. And it's looking really good for Adelaide at the moment. We'll see if they are going to be able to take 6 in their favour. Hey, maybe even 7. And send themselves on a high into the second half. CT's looking to push aggressive towards Trophy. Exodachi, good crouch peek there, singling out a couple actually. One of their teammates going to go down, but it will work out for the CTs in the end there. Picking up an AK. Going to be burnt alive, however, leaving it up to Xe to try and take this round all on their lonesome. And the T's, they're just going to sit comfortably on A. They're not going to care that they've lost teammates because at the end of the day, they've got a plant down and they only have 1 CT to worry about. And that CT going to have to try and work some magic here. It's either they go for it or they save the AK for next round and play for 9 instead. Really going to be a tough decision to make here. And I think since their HP is so low, it's just going to be the save call. And fair enough. An AK definitely going to be better than an M4 any day of the week.
Yeah. It's a respectable decision, especially it doesn't have any utilities, doesn't have a diffusal kit. And so, I guess this is just going to be that situation where he's just going to have to tap out. And Adelaide University, the improvement, the vast amount of improvements, I must say, is very good. We haven't seen Adelaide University, start the competition really well. Like, we always see them take the beginning knife, they take the pistol, they take a few free rounds, but then after, it's always been a lot more tougher for them. But right now, I'm looking at a complete different Adelaide University, and this is absolutely doable in the last round of the half. Like, we can go to 8-7, absolutely. And Adelaide University knows this, that if they get the 8-7, they're going to be very happy to start onto the CT. Nathan, once again, right outside, is going to finally have his switch, takes down the Pleasant Doctor. He's going to be taken down by Shug anyway, but Aussie Pandas a hammer already supporting him up. It's all going to be Shug and Autonatas to try to do everything else. And there goes Shug. Autonatas just by himself right outside. 4-on-1 with the bomb to be retrieved. I don't like his chances, but let's see what he's got.
Yeah, let's see if they can make something work for themselves here. Autonatas tucked away in the corner. If they find a kill, maybe it could be okay, but I don't like their chances here, Richard. It's not looking good. They've got over a minute to go, though, so maybe they might be able to work some magic. They got a molly, 2 flashes. Easily can work something here. Finding 1 CT around the red box already. Could be good intel for Xe there. Does actually get shut down. Another one falling. They're actually playing into Autonatas here. They can't afford to get singled out. Good shots coming out, though. Bait into the kill from Keza, and it will be number 9, taken by Swinburne. Electrifying gameplay as we took a look at those power poles there. And now we're going to be taking a look at powerful plays again into the second half.
Let's go. This is going to be the one. Adelaide University, 9-6. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Obviously, they're quite strong when it comes to the pistols. Let's see if Swinburne can still swing it against them. And the biggest thing to put it onto this side is the strategy. Swinburne obviously has some strategies that they like to execute. And so Xe just quickly guns down Exodachi and gets the double onto Ricky's chicken. And he's looking for the third. He's just going yeehaw with Keza. Look at how fast they're playing to the side at B. I mean, I see a lot of dissensions into B, just quick ones. But I haven't seen one executed so far. Pleasant Doctor is finally going to get one down. Autonatas is gone, but then the Pleasant Doctor on that final 15 health, trying to find something for his team. But it's not to stop Xe, who's been gunning with the 4K. And let's go Swinburne. They start this one up really powerfully.
Yeah, they take double digits there. Definitely going to be happy to get themselves a good start here. And they will be buying up accordingly as well. Still keeping those dualies there. And they've got the Negev coming out. Interesting round 2 bite. The Ump, as well as the Galil and more with Mac 10s. CT's really going to be trying to respond quickly, though. Pressing their way straight through the trophy room. And they're going to be taking a lot of damage. It is the Slaughterhouse. And it will be Shug at least finding one back there. Not too shabby. But Shug only going to be one man with many dreams. Will they come true? That's going to be a real stretch. We'll see if they will be able to find something back, though, considering they are holding a trophy room position. But the trophies are all going to be shattered, as it will be Swinburne to take a round away.
Swinburne, they are starting to get a little bit more antsy. They're loving it, especially since the explosion of both rounds. They've been able to put Adelaide University down to a lot more of the shambling effect. And so Adelaide University, they got the buys, not a lot of utilities, and could just go and end up hurting them, as Nathan on Roof doesn't really find too much just yet. But Hammer's going to go down. But it's going to be exchange with Keza following onto Shug. That's actually a lot more than what Adelaide University was willing to bargain for. I'm actually very surprised with that kind of exchange. But at the same time, it means a lot more for Swinburne. They're happy to play into this, and upgrade the guns, find out if there's going to be any little bit of play into A. If not, they can always make their way into B. And waiting for Adelaide University to readjust and at least separate themselves.
Yeah, we'll see if they are going to be separating themselves this time. Adelaide, just trying to see if they can get some traction down through the ramp now. AGONbyAOC taking point on this one. No one playing into the angles yet, though. The T's definitely doing a great job just to play with information and play with time here. They can easily explode towards the A site, considering there's no one there. They're still just going to try and see if their teammates make some movements, however. Try and play B instead. There we go. Making a lot of noise outside the doors. Hello! They do find Ricky's chicken. That will be a good opening there. Bomb going to go straight down towards the A site here. And they are going to be very, very happy with that one. CT's got a lot to consider here. Their money's not great. They've got a couple of weapons. Maybe they just save it out.
That was very smart play at the doors. Very, very smart. You gotta love it when you time that one with all the sound cues and just getting the opposite side to react, and then you shoot them down first. And so Adelaide University 2-on-4, I don't like their chances. Not much for them to do, and so they say, okay, we'll hightail out. But AGONbyAOC is gone. Keza says you do not get to save, my friend, and that makes Ex-Ordinatas just a little bit more. I don't think he knew that the position he was in, like. You can't really hide there. The explosion is going to come through. So no guns is going to be saved across. And that's got to be a little bit bad for Adelaide University. Having to be losing round after the switch onto the CT side of Nuke. And now having a round of Eco. Yeah, that's really hard for them to come back into. And so they will still do their best. But Swinburne must be feeling super confident.
Yeah, confidence are going to be at an all-time high here into the second half as they pave the way forward for themselves. At least able to find one opening, almost good for a second. Hammer does get it eventually. Good one tap there. And their teammates able to secure some more as well. Look to see if they can get something else out of it. Nade going to give them a bit of traction, but AGONbyAOC unfazed, saying, yeah, you got a nade? Tis but a flesh wound. They will get a kill out of it there. Exy swinging around the corner, though. Might have a different outcome in mind, but AGONbyAOC looking around other angles. Does get spotted now, giving themselves away with the bullets. Exy going to be able to flank, and it will be another kill in the bank with a knife. Well played by them there. Bomb goes down, and so too does Ricky's chicken after they took down Aussie Pandas there. So Swinburne, good for 13 now. Coming out of it with a knife kill as well. Going to be a real positive moment for them. But Adelaide Pressure coming to get even higher, considering SWIN only need 3. And that'll be the map, done and dusted.
Oh man, that's what we're talking about. We love it when it comes down to a good old knife, especially when the opponent can't do anything about it. And so Nathan controlling that rift up outside. Exy is gonna survive on 4 health against Shock, having that early little bit of power against him. Let's take that one. At the same time, Adelaide University losing Shock means that they don't really have control of our side. They're gonna have to just try to fight man to man, at least get that little bit of control back. Now, the worst thing about this right now is that they open up the B side. Alright, this is a B side that is completely open. Aussie Pandas remain unfazed, and Rickus Chicken trying his best to try to at least bait something out, try to find a little bit of entry from his position. But the problem is they are guessing. They're guessing so much. X is gone, but at the same time, it's still not enough. They still need a lot more to be done. Exodachi though can be looking to contain this. Kaz is gonna find the Pleasant Doctor. And 2 for the price of 2 for now, and both sides is open, and Swinburne is going to be happy about this one because they do have control of the side, and in order for them to get something done, they're going to have to go really hard and fast into getting this.
Harder, better, faster, stronger. That's what they need to be right now. And let's see if they are going to be just that. No, Ricky's Chicken takes away a spicy kill there, and Kaza takes one right back. 1v1 situation now. They got the M4A4. They're holding down the defusal. Keza doesn't know. Keza thinks it's a fake. No! It's all gone down for Adelaide. We learnt this one in the first half. Pros don't fake. And Adelaide have done it. Gone the whole 180 there and found a defusal of their own. Great way to keep themselves in this series, taking 7. And now let's see if they can use that morale boost to take 8 as well.
That was a nail biter right there coming from Adelaide University, and they should be very happy about that one. And Pleasant Doctor in shock though. They just charged out thinking that they had the better timing, but Hammer was already there waiting, shooting through the cracks, and he is happy about that one. The rest of Adelaide, 8, and so 5 on 3. They're going to have to try to find anything they can. Or Exodachi is gone as well. Keza spotting nothing to do with the A side. They say, okay, I guess it doesn't matter what we do here, we're going to be fine. Rickus Chicken, meanwhile, from Observe is at least going to take the 2 back. But the rest of Swinburne, they should be fine. Plenty at A. They have plenty of control. Molly onto Heaven as well. And so Autonatas doesn't really get a chance to go for the clear. And so he has to invest a little bit into that response team, whereas his backup, before Keza can go and shoot him completely. Great dodge onto the flash, and he's gonna find him. And it's just a one-on-one trade, but then, yeah, that's not enough to be tackling the site. Adelaide University, it's 14-7. They're gonna need to get a few more rounds up.
Yeah, really gonna have to try and bring a few more rounds into the fold here, because otherwise it's really gonna be a rough one indeed. Let's jump back in into round number 22 now, though. CT's looking to bring whatever they can to the table here. Really going to be a tough scenario for them. Unless they get an opening kill here. Maybe they might be able to string something back in their favor. And there we go. Pleasant Doctor going to be the one to find it starting off there. Shug looking for one of their own as well towards outers. But no one going to be walking into those crosshairs as yet. T's ready and waiting now, playing a much more patient game compared to earlier. They've lost a member. They need to play off of one another and try and see if they can steal one of those CTs back. So then it evens up to 4v4 again. Keza going to be tiptoeing forward though. Can work off Exy if they continue to make noise there. But no one looking to play into this one. A bit of noise on outers though. The CTs definitely might play off that.
This is a little bit more strange coming from Swinburne. Haven't really found the early advantage. Nathan, meanwhile, is going to at least run into a little bit of a defensive fire. But it's going to be fine. As of now, there isn't too much to be thinking about what else they should be doing. It's just that they're waiting for at least a little bit of an exchange. They are slowly gaining into entering into every site. Haven't really sorted out where Rickus Chicken is just yet. Nope, now they do see him, and it's gonna be the 1-for-1 trade, but Xe is gone. They can just quickly get a plant. Oh, the fake is there. They don't even get a plant. We'll take that one back, and now it's up to Nathan trying to find something, and he finds nothing. In Adelaide University all of a sudden takes it in stride, and hey, look, that's what they needed. That's exactly what should happen, and let's see what Adelaide University can continue to produce.
Yeah, let's see if they are going to be able to set themselves free here and take another round in their favour. Or will it be Adelaide continuing to break free here? Try and see if they can shake things up and take another round heading towards double digits and there beyond. Still just going to be playing for sounds at the moment. T's doing a good job just to try and bait out some of that CT utility. Might even bait out a kill, perhaps. Keza pushing through Annex, ready to swing onto the side there. Just waiting for a rotating CT. Got a spot there. Pleasant Doctor right around the corner. Keza not playing into that one. Waiting on the angle. Pleasant Doctor does find an opening, but going to be traded out. Good for both sides there. 3 versus 3 now. And the T's now need to make a move and quick. Pressing straight up towards the ramp position. Good smoke to at least cut things off towards CT spawn there. Can have a much easier time, but they've still got CTs hiding around the corner there, which they have to consider. Shug can easily open up those doors, but no, the doors will be shut on Shug. And it will be the bomber going down at 2v2. Who's going to take it, Emp?
Oh, there's definitely an opportunity right here. And Xe though is gonna. Oh no, Xe! What happened? You had it dead to rights, and now Autonatas, they spotted out exactly where Awesome Hannah is supposed to be. Oh, what a place to be right now, Autonatas. He has gonna. Alright, dodges the flash, has to go and push. He knows exactly what to do. Time is starting to right now. He does have a kid, but Aussie Panda is gonna take that disarray in, confirm a triple kill. And now they get to threat Adelaide University down. 7-round advantage given onto the side of SWIN to close out this map number 1. And Adelaide University, they are getting anything they can. Only 1 pair of defusal kit, and they are gonna need to work really hard in order to stop the onslaught of Swinburne.
Yeah, really going to have to put the hard yards in here. Otherwise, Swinburne will be able to take it. And they've already started off with much confidence of finding 2 kills there. Looking to continue in a path of blood as they take down another. Smothering their way through. Ricky's Chicken left in a 1 versus 5 situation. Not much more to do here. Just trying to see if they can get any semblance of a recovery. They've got a flashbang to their name and they've got a weapon. Hammer trying to go for a knife there. Shots are coming out though. Ricky's Chicken, try as they might. It's time to say goodnight as we go from the moonlight to the sunrise. And it is Swinburne taking it away with the sun there. They are shining bright like a diamond.
Absolutely, wow. Swinburne really having the superior strategy down here. We thought, you know, it was a little bit different when it came down to the CT side, but as soon as they switched, they said, can't stop me into this one. We are gonna keep on rolling, and they really did a fantastic job. They went from the switch, it was 9-6, and right after that, only dropping 2 rounds. They kept on rushing in until they were there, and they really just made sure that they paid proper attention. They made everyone, you know, feel like, you know, they were special. It's like, wow, did you realize how much power and potential that we had onto a map like the nuke? Do you feel the amount of strategy that we had, you know, coming down and go for the nuke? So, unfortunately for Adelaide University, improving on week number 6, really doing a fantastic job. You know, reaching number 8. However, still going to be Swinburne reaching that one, and so we will quickly close up that first map. We are going to go into a BRB. Don't go anywhere, and we will come back for map number 2. So we'll be right back and catch you all soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. My name is MPCK with Matsy. We just witnessed a very good start of the map between Swinburne and Adelaide University into a 16-8 victory for Swinburne. And now moving to the second match of the night. This is the one that we've all been waiting for. It is going to be UTS against RMIT. Matsy, walk us through it.
Well, we've got obviously RMIT having a very dominant path through the league so far. I believe they're at the top, if I'm not mistaken. But let's take a look at the teams. A-Works, Flame, Banana, Vision, Ridesy, Bam, Maker, Danger, Limeswift, and Ruffleco. Those are going to be the names behind the UTS and RMIT tonight. You know them, you've seen them before, you love them, and we get to see them again in this wonderful series here, Richard. and I cannot wait to see how it goes down. Because yeah, as I was saying, RMIT, I believe they're pretty much at the top of the league at the moment. UTS had a pretty decent season themselves. They've got some great players there, and I'm keen to see how it all goes down heading towards this one.
Yeah, look, both team undefeated. RMIT has always been the one that's been dominating the other side of the team. They always take it just the way they like it. You can't dictate the terms and conditions because they're the ones to write it and sign it away. The rest with UTS, they rather have a good different approach. They have to set up the more traditional based amount of execution when it comes down to every map, and you gotta give it to them, right? They all have really amazing teammates. They all do a fantastic job. Looking at the current veto, you do have UTS banning away Nuke, followed by RMIT banning away Inferno, followed by Mirage, Ancient Overpass, and Anubis. And so we are going to go to Vertigo for our second map of the night, and that is quite exciting to see because usually we get the Aussie Down Under. Instantly we're going to go to Mirage, instantly we're going to go to Inferno, but we're not going to get it like that. And I think both sides is more than happy to play for Vertigo that is more acceptable into the current map pooling. It's one that's one to really showcase your style of aiming and the way you execute.
Yeah, I'm really keen to see, I guess, how this map goes down, honestly, because we're going to have Vertigo as the map. We've started off with Nuke being the first series map, this one Vertigo. We've seen RMIT play this one plenty of times before, and they've actually shown a lot of confidence on it from memory. I've seen like Ruffleco do some great work for their team on Vertigo in some of our previous weeks of the Elite series, so I'm keen to see if they're able to deliver the similar kind of pacing again. UTS definitely going to be a worthy and strong opponent, so I'd say this series is going to be a bit like the Clash of the Titans. It's very well matched players, and I'm really keen to see which team will be able to rise to glory and which might have a fall from grace.
Yeah, this is the one to dictate number one, number two, respectively. Well, number one, most importantly. Number two, also rides on the fact to what UOM is going to be able to play into it. And hey, look, that's the least of their problems, the least of what they're going to be thinking about, because both want to come out on top, want to be the one to dictate the remainder of the plays going to the weeks. I have a faint suspicion that UTS came in, and they're probably thinking, all right, we set them up into this map. Let's see, what the 50-50 is going to be. Vertigo is a highlight for RMIT, definitely, but UTS has also been, playing really admirably. They've been able to take a lot of good points. When they do start swinging and get the ball rolling, they are very amazing, kind of a synergy going in. But one has to remember is that RMIT doesn't deter. RMIT never stops. Despite UTS, might get the ball rolling, they might be hit with a wall right in front, and the ball could just bounce right back at their faces. It's up to how UTS thinks as a whole team, with their mental, with their strategy, in order to absolutely smash it against RMIT.
Yeah, they might come at it like a bulldozer, like a tank, like a soldier, just go really fierce into the series there. Really able to bring themselves up to such levels of ferocity, but obviously still going to be waiting for them to be getting into the server at the moment as they make those preparations. But I'm definitely excited to see how both teams will be able to deliver that said justice when we do jump into the fun house once Vertigo is underway here.
Yeah, I guess we're just waiting for a little bit more to be coming in. Almost there at the ready. And yeah, right, look, let's see if we can get some form of standing coming in. We really want to see what UTS is going to present, because I don't think every week AWorks was playing. I remember I can't remember. I do remember AWorks did sub out for one of the weeks, and then Ruffleco as well. The man himself wasn't playing every week, but we do have both of them confirmed for tonight. And so absolutely all the A-listers are ready to play. All of them are here to show off exactly what they're made out of. They both don't need introduction. They're both alumni of the normal university leagues that we do see from AEL. Every year they do quite well. Every season they come up with extra stuff that we don't see. And yeah, it's just one of those things that we always look forward to, but we never quite have enough of.
Yeah, well, it's fortunate that, you do end up having to obviously have a little slice of the pie tonight. Obviously it's a rare commodity, but today we get a little chance to see it in full action here. So definitely excited to see, I guess, how things do play out in this series. And I'm sure the players are pretty amped up and ready for battle themselves. But speaking of amped up, Richard, how are you feeling? I feel like you've had a pretty big week, if you ask me. A big, what was it, Wednesday or Thursday night, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling great. Yes, schedules were super busy. Just on the last week, after attending the amazing concerts from Twice, and then going to Midstock just yesterday. I'm feeling
that was in Sydney.
That was in Sydney. I felt great.
Ooh.
I still smell smoky right now. My hair probably like sizzling. The funny thing is, we actually don't know if you guys saw that one, but yes, we are just waiting for one player by the name of Rofoko in order for us to start it. But yeah, yesterday it rained while we were there, but you only rained for like a good 30 minutes. I was lining up at the Hoi Pinoy skewers, and I said, stuff it, I don't care. I'm taking this chicken and pork belly skewers, and a little bit of rain's not gonna stop me. So I stood there getting wet. My hair went Super Saiyan mode because they just stick up when you touch this water. And my goodness, we just ate and ate and ate, and it was such a superb little bit of a day. And I wish that Midstock actually happens in Melbourne for you, Matsy. Like, I think you would really enjoy it. Does it?
Yeah, we had one in March. I didn't get to go this year, but I actually went last year. There's some really good products on offer there and interesting music. Very interesting music. But yeah, I got to try some beef jerky last year, some biltong. Probably some of the best I've ever had. Yeah, I never usually took for the stuff, but yeah, definitely if you go again, I recommend you look out for it, all right? It's authentic.
Already bought.
You're on it.
Every single time I walk through Biltong, I'm like, yeah, I'm buying some turkeys. Walk past a few stands and stores where they had the, come and taste our special sauce. Last year they had the really tasty ones, but that said, they are going to the knife between UTS and RMIT, and they do a little bit of that. Everyone's going to go through, and now everyone's going to go down. It's 3-on-2, UTS onto the rough side, but they are going to find it between Flatberg and A-Works, and so they will most likely just be opting to stay and push RMIT into the beginning.
Yeah, good stuff coming out there. We'll be able to bring out an opening round there, a little pause to come through. So should be seeing the series get under action very soon, hopefully. Obviously, we've got Rofoko in the server now, so thankfully did manage to make their grand entrance. But looks like there's just going to be a lot of chatter in the chat at the moment. Maybe having some mid-game banter. I'm not sure exactly what the situation is at the moment.
Oh, the situation is we're not ready just yet. No, we need a few more. We gotta look into my brows right there. My brows look absolutely on point, and so please, give it a rating out of 5. And you got Sope right there. Look at that maker. He looks like Sope. He's absolutely just loving this right now. He's ready to sprinkle some salt. Like his frontal profile made him look like a Soul Bay. Yeah, they're right there. You imagine the backpack right behind the bomb is going to be his ponytail. He's going to start sprinkling some salt. He's going to get the seasoning. He's going to be like, give you a cappuccino. It's going to be like, cappuccino, that kind of a feeling.
Hey, you can't go wrong with some good coffee. That's all I'm saying. But let's jump in to the round now. So we just wait things out here. Ridesy. Trying to see if they can go for some little jump peaks here. No one actually playing into the angle as yet. See, T's doing a good job to just hold it steady for the time being. But the T's are doing a good job to tiptoe forward as well. Nade's coming out. Rofoko ready to swing. Pushes into it. A-Works actually finding the opening there as they try to go for avoiding the flash. Doesn't work out for them, but at least they get the kill and they get the round coming down here with the bomb. We'll see if it is going to be UTS finding a retake or RMIT taking it all away.
Well, Vicious going to find line, but there is going to be at least a change right there. Maker's going to be going for the exchange. Rofoko gets the one finally, but the defuse has come through, and Rofoko a little bit mad about that. Last one's going to be like, oh, you did it anyway? All right, no worries. Let me just execute you for good measure. And so UTS, after getting that round, you know, they will say yes to it. But RMIT, obviously, with the issue forced up, they still have their AKs and Galils in hand. Not a lot of utilities to be dealing with it, but it's RMIT. And yeah, they don't really want to play for anything else, so they play super closely, super tightly. And despite the way that they come in and play, it's just really relaxed, really flowing, showing type. And the rest of UTS, after that first one, they do have their MP9s, FAMASs, and M4A1Ss. It's fine. This is lots of things that they can, play for time, store a little bit, have the flash just out there to support. But right there, Banana's gonna be changed up, and Tham also goes down.
Yeah, decent start. They're coming out there, being able to obviously shut down a few players. We'll see if it does continue to work wonders for them, though. Just a minute to go now. CT's going to be just trying to use their utility to stall out the T's as much as possible here. At least do manage to trade out for the AK there. T's looking to make a venture towards the B stairs. Do have Flape to worry about. Maybe go for a boost here. Maker could be the one to take point. No, will be a Ruffleco this time. Just trying to see if anyone will reveal themselves at all. Good positioning from Flape, just not moving at all at this stage. Just really holding their ground. Not being too antsy about it. Ruffleco does get flashed out though. On for a shot there. Not able to connect. Will be AWorks. Take the first this time. More to follow. Just able to completely shut down any semblance of a push from RMIT. And UTS take two.
Yeah, that was very good execution from Flape and AWorks. You know, as soon as they saw the smoke come in, AWorks is already in position. Says, "Okay, no worries, just wait for me." Gets a great angle, executes most of RMIT's bulking forces, and so 2-0. A little bit of a start for UTS. RMIT meanwhile is going to quickly stack it up, eco round. They do have the smoke and the flashes, just waiting for the ramps, waiting for a little bit of a play. And so they will get it. There is going to be the two smokes right at the entrance. But Tham says, no, we go right now. We go hard. And so they push most of the CT down, but that's a decent little bit of nade damage. Rofoko and Danger both goes down. They take the one, and that is it. UTS don't drop or loss. It's just going to be Banana going down. And yeah, it's a quick round. And now it's RMIT for the bye.
Yeah, losing 3 in a row. Going to be tough for them, but at least they do have the bye now to try and instill some newfound confidence in themselves as we will press on to round number 4 here. Looking to just settle into the default early on. Looks like the majority of the T's are going B, with them maybe as an outlier towards the A site, making a bit of noise there. Ruffleco could be the one to spur to action, though. Camera's on him at the moment. Looking to see if he can get something. Does find the CT, but Flape going to be the one to find the opening kill there. So nicely done to keep the side alive. No trades coming out at all. Flape still able to find their single engagements. Almost catching Lime as well there. Really just being a tough one at the moment for RMIT. Let's see if UTS can continue to hold strong, because Maker does find one, but Banana peels them away there. Down to the 4 versus 2. Flape at least going to be propelled forward though. May come face to face with them here. Shots coming out there. Lime good to recover one. Be 2 now. Down to 2. T's still got plenty of time. Smoking off the side as well. Might be able to get a bomb down here if they try for it. Banana really desperately trying to stop them in their tracks though. Good shots coming out there. Doing a big slither of damage. Does get traded out again. Damn, last player standing. Actually opting to potentially just run it back towards the A site. They've got a bit of time to play with, so why not? They're sending it.
This is good decision making right there. And Tham knows it. Oh.
It's a fake.
Oh. Really playing for this one. Time is gonna start coming up. He's just gonna have to go for it. And AWorks is here waiting. Oh, the shot is gonna go down eventually, but whew.
That was so smart.
That's that for you. Really doing well. RMIT picking up their first round, and after a little bit of a play, I gotta say, like with Flape doing so much damage and doing well for the defense, right after that, when it came down to it, Tham and Lime knew how to play it, and Lime said, "I'm just gonna be a bait. You know, it's gonna have a little bit of an opening for you, and so you take it because I'm low health anyway." And they played that to perfection. And so going to this one, it's a little bit of a force. Vision is gonna have at least the gun, but then right after, the rest don't have it. Vision's still gonna be able to finish off Maker to start this one up, but RMIT still has the superior guns.
Yeah, still got the superior guns for the minute. Let's see if they can maintain ownership of them, though, considering they already lose Maker and still have a bit of time to play with there in Area 51. Maybe looking to zoom away. Banana around the corner, gets one back. Will be shut straight down by Lime. Good to peek into that one, take down the aggressor there. Trying to smoke off mid now, see if they can get a bit more momentum towards that B site. 2 CTs holding at the top of the stairs, though. Could be a bit of a problem. Speaking of problems, PT's got a problem because they're spurred to action, but they do actually get traded there. So, going to be beneficial for both teams as they do find the gun wielder on Vision. Losing the AWP, though, could be a bit of a problem. Maybe a player, but that's going to be the site opened up. Goodbye to Vision and hello to a bomb plant. 2 versus 2 now, and all the CTs have is pistols.
If UTS goes back and just picks up guns, especially since there's an AWP for the play, that's absolutely respectable. There's like AKs everywhere. They should have no problems trying to find it. But if they go for the fight right now, like what AWorks is trying to call, they can. You know, obviously praying for this opening, it's not going to happen. And Ruffleco and Lime was already ready. And so despite dropping AWP, it is still a recoverable round. RMIT take the objective, they take a round, and UTS... I guess they wanted to chance it at the end of the day. It's all about taking that chance, seeing exactly where your position is going to be. Maybe they don't really get the drop on you. Maybe they don't have the angle. But fortunately enough, RMIT was able to respond in kind. And so for the first time in a while, we get a proper buy coming from both sides. Minus Danger, who's going to be on the back, but doesn't matter because he's down. And they are going to get Risey down at the same time for the trade. It's good. It means that both sides is pretty much equal when it comes to utility. But they don't have the AWP, and so there's a lot of more potential coming in from UTS where AWorks can be holding a straight line, having a confirmed kill, and the position not easily to be pushed out. So we'll see what UTS can muster against RMIT's push.
Yeah, we'll see if they can manage to figure something out, because both teams have already taken a bit of punishment there. And more could be on its way as the T's look to set up the B side here. Do have 2 players to contend with in Flape and Vision, holding it just towards the site as well as through to Jenny there. Maker, good way to find Flape over the top. Now trying to scrape through with the flash as well. Vision not going to be affected by it. Does at least find 1 kill, staying composed, but not for long. Will go down alongside Lime. Good way to keep this round alive for both sides there. Still a bit of time to play with as well. Ruffleco trying to play this one, but the CTs are pushing from both angles. Ruffleco needs to find at least one of them. Does catch them. They can go for the plan a bit more safely. Made it out. Oh, AWorks. Huge headshot. Does close out the rounds there. Not going to fall into the trap, as it's a trap of their own. And it will be UTS zoning their way back towards a 2-round lead.
I did say all eyes on AWorks, especially with that AWP play. Like, he has the threat, he has the power. And now, with a 2-round advantage, they push for a little bit more. RMIT, it's a little bit of a forced buy, but it doesn't matter. Danger at the same time. It's only on a pistol waiting, but Banana goes a little bit too close for comfort. It's going to be taken down. Maker is gone. AWorks quickly gets the revenge, and another one. The bomb cannot be picked up right now. They're doing a lot of work, and Danger is just up to him. Can opt to go and play, pick up a gun, get the AK at least, looking for the jewel. Gets that first one, looking for the second, and he does. At least that's an AWP down. They can go for the pickup, and right now getting his utilities in. He knows that he's got the bomb. He can still and I pretty much play for this position of power. He got plenty of more that he can offer. Still got one more flash in him, and so 1 minute left. He has plenty to mark. I'm not sure if they hurt that one, but yeah, Danger will take it. He's getting the angle. He has to quickly retreat. Oh my god! He's trying to shoot through it, but that's not going to happen. Flavy is just going to quickly run back into a better position to take him out. And I won't blame him. Flav knew it. He says, I need to reposition. That's not in my way. I want the higher ground. And so I will take it. And 5-2. Looking dicey. UTS still manages the round.
Yeah, they still managed to keep it alive and take 5 there. Diving in at 2 confidence. Let's see how things do run down now, though, as we go into round at number 8 here. Just going to be pondering on their options here, as we will be getting an early bit of damage there. Lime, good kill to come through to open it up there. Looking to see if they can take a little bit more out of this one. Good note, both of these teams are actually undefeated in through the Elite Series so far. So the winner will stay undefeated, and the loser will take a tumble, taking their first loss there. But without further ado here, Richard, let's get onto the B site, and the fire is already on its way.
Yeah, Flavy is down, but Ryzie takes out Danger. He is still threatening the side. Looking at this one, AWORKS has made it. He takes down Lime with an AWP shot. There is going to be the smoke. Rofoko trying to find a little bit of fishing, nothing to do. Afraid of that Banana onto the return, but unfortunately, also Pro is going to be onto coming to the front side. They're trying to execute to the default. Ryzie is still feeding that information. Tham quite low himself. It's up to him to try to find at least something. He's going to quickly reroute this one. He'll take it, but the rest of his team is down. They do have a kid, and that's going to make it just too easy for the side of UTS to be defusing. And for the first time, we're seeing in this whole history of competition, RMIT getting put down with 4 rounds. The advantage is absolutely going to UTS, who's got the ball rolling. The wall not quite up there just yet to bounce, and you see the exterior of how Vertigo is supposed to be. So guys, that's still just waiting and studying the smokes and flashes. Could be something imperative for you to be looking up as. So, you know, gotta thank TwoTapTony for that kind of observation. But at the same time, AWORKS is going to quickly execute Rofoko. That AWP providing plenty of wonders, surviving round after round into the exchange, making UTS have that undeniable threat against the onslaught of RMIT.
Yeah, really doing a great job on the defenses there. And as you said, big shout out to TwoTapTony for catching all of the kills tonight. Doing a really great job. And let's dive into the rest of this round here. Good bit of fire to cut off the angle there towards scaffolding. No one going to be able to push up to that one as yet. Banana ready and waiting to see if the T's go for a 2-pronged approach. One pushes directly, the other up the ramp. Ryzie at least taking first contact. Does go down. AWORKS good for the trade. Banana going to be falling prey to that one as well. So the T's taking advantage of this one. Lime almost going down as well here. And it is going to be them to be the next one on the chopping block there. So the CT is doing a really great job. Just keeping themselves alive. Maybe not for long though. Maker, huge shot there. Does keep the T's in the game as well. 2v2 now. The CTs don't exactly know where they're going to be going. They can hear noises around them, and they've actually got a lot of vision on B, and they've actually made a really good move here. Maker trying to rush their way over to their teammate. Might be too little too late. Bomb going to go down, though. See if they can catch it. Lime's out of here. Fire towards the stairs as well. Big from them. Maker on their best here, though. Huge shot. Oh, my gosh. Takes down both with the headshots there. And that's going to be RMIT taking a hold of it. I really thought UTS might actually have something out of this one, but no. There we go. RMIT make a bounce back.
Yeah, most of those signs, 9 times out of 10, if it was one of our games, it definitely won't happen. But that's what the magic of Maker can do. As we say that, though, Vision's going to quickly take down Lime with a pistol. This is their eco round. Any potential gains that they can take away from RMIT, it's going to have to be repurchased by the side. And so they could make it a very expensive round, threatening. As Flape goes for the Ascension, it's going to just be taken down by Maker, who's waiting. At the same time, looking to just fire hold the stairs, try to find at least something to be going right now. The rest of UTS, they're going for the hunt. Banana already made his way down to the bridge, just barely missing the members of RMIT climbing up the stairs. Oh my god, he can be looking to do so much. He's slowly trying to make his way in. He's undiscovered right now. Banana. Ah, Fam says no. We've had enough of your backtrack plays, and yeah, there shall be no stabs coming from behind us.
Yeah, nothing going to be stabbing them in the back this time, unless, of course, RMIT gets the shot here. Good line up. Gonna fall down, though. So good for one at least. It's going to be one and done here. Them and Co do manage to establish where the rest of them are, though, as AWorks takes a tumble as well. So good little plant as well as a round for RMIT. And still, the economy on a UTS not going to be in the grandest position. They might be able to go for somewhat of a buy here, though. Or at the bare minimum, you know, maybe they go for a bit of a half buy, a bit of pistols and armor. There you go. Got the MP9, a few pistols, a bit of armor and util there. Not the worst position to be in. They can make this workable. Just have to find the right angles for themselves, and holding such a tight angle like Vision right now, definitely going to be beneficial for them. The T's have to walk into them, and then they have the best chance possible to get some kills out of this and maybe steal some weapons off the backs of the T's. But the T's are going to be able to make the first move this time, as Vision will fall down there. So decent start coming out for RMIT. CT's going to work as a unit. We get wind of Dam's position. Danger, luckily, there to at least support them from the back line. We'll be able to trade it back. On for the 2 versus 4 now, though, and AWorks going to be happy to take a Galil.
Yeah, they will take whatever they can get. Right now, something Flame to at least find this kill. He does find Lime into this one. Picks up an AK. But Flame is gone. Unfortunately, it doesn't really get to go home with that AK as much as he would have liked. But at the same time, if you look at it really well, UTS has done significant amount of damage. Take the 2. If AWorks gets to live with a Galil, that would be a little bit extra of a bonus. But if he does take, let's just say, the best scenario, take 2 more kills away from RMIT, gonna make it super expensive to go and repurchase into the next economy. Not as great. And RMIT obviously always looks for those stragglers, as you do not get to keep your gun. Oh man, what a place to be at. Rofiko with a great little bit of a play. Reacts to that one first. And RMIT, I think they might have heard what I said, because, you know, we were at 6-2. Now, all of a sudden, we're at 6-5. Round number 12. RMIT looking very solid with their full purchase. And UTS going to have to do a lot more to be extending their lead. AWorks back on that AWP and looking to try to reposition and regain that advantage.
See if they can do it now. The round presses on here. T's trying to flash themselves through, just make a little bit of noise, but the CT's doing a really good job to cut off the choke points with the smokes there, try and spray through in case anyone's holding a little bit too close to the sun this time. Vision can have the first point of contact, though. Maker does actually remain intact out of that one, not taking a single point of damage. The T's are looking to take control of mid now as well, see if they can manage to push themselves through. Try and get us something out of this one in mid. Good trades already coming out, though, and it will work out for the CT side as they push it to the 3v3 now. Could be good for 2, though, as it is AWorks and RMIT, the last 2 left alive for UTS here. A lot of damage taken on that T side, though, so it could be very workable for UTS at this point, but it now becomes even more so as Maker is out of here. And they're making a decision to wrap towards A, perhaps. This is not going to work for the CTs. Rofiko's on a good angle as well. Be able to strangle it through. There it is. RMIT impatient, not waiting for their teammate. AWorks trying to hold through in CT spawn. Rofiko's ready on that angle. Here's the noise. Goes for it. And Lime secures the kill there. So 6 for 6 now. RMIT bite back.
Oh, that's a very big bite back right there. RMIT, they took a chunk out of it. Takes the AWP away from the dead cold hands of AWorks. It's going to put that into work. So Rofiko's going to be the man going with this one. And so this is going to be a round of eco come from UTS. And, you know, for the first time, you see them absolutely starting to feel the pressure coming back into their court. The wall is starting to erect. Banana, meanwhile, is looking to check at least Rofoko. There's going to be the flash, but Rofoko not phased at all. It's going to be taking that one. And the rest of UTS, I guess, they're going to have to go for something. And so trying to really get this one, it's not going to be working into their favor. They just get the one from Maker, but the difference is, the supporting RMIT members was already here. They collate into a very good position for them, and RMIT takes the lead 7-6 on a map of Vertigo. And one has to start thinking what's going to be on the minds of UTS in order to tie this one up.
Going to be something to consider. They will be able to tie it up. Who will be able to take it away? Will it be 6 to 9.5? Will it be 8 to 7? It's all going to be down to these last 2 rounds here. Let's see if the T's have it in them to break through towards the B side. Flav doing a good job to provide coverage there. Going to cut them off for the time being. Not allow them to have free reign over this B side here. But we'll see what could come of this. Shot's going to be coming out there. Nothing workable as yet. But that can easily change with the execution well and truly in order. T's doing a great job to hold their ground. Wait for some CTs to start scurrying around the site perhaps. No one to be revealed as yet though, but it will be Fleep, the first to go down. A couple more around the corner though. Righty looking for a swing here. Their teammate able to pick up the first here, maybe looking for more. Does get traded out. Righty at least able to find one back. Going to be traded themselves though. Down to the 2 versus 3 here. Vision catches one.
Oh, bless you. At the same time, it's a one-on-one situation. Rofoko. Oh, what? Rofoko, he just sees the slightest little silhouette through the smoke, and he says, "That's the one, and we will take it." 8-6. That was a huge one right there. Great offs coming from TwoTapTony. Gotta really, give it out to the rest of the team. UTS fighting as hard as they can in order to secure, but unfortunately, RMIT is going to win that half. And so the last round of the first half, it's very important to see who's going to dictate this into the next one. Could be a 9-6, could be an 8-7. It's very, very different little bit of playstyle. Mentality is definitely going to be the one, but Banana is gone. Damn. Knowing this kind of playstyle, it looks like they've already started downloading the data from individual players of UTS and their team strategy. UTS started to fall behind a little bit, looking to at least finish this one off. It's nice and strong. Doesn't really have much more utilities to go. Only one pair of the diffusal kit, but I guess that would just be it. Depending on where the position of Risey is going to be, and as A works right behind the scaffolding, hasn't really been spotted out just yet. Looking for the perfect timing to be swinging. A works is going to find Maker coming from behind. There's going to be the backup, and Tham's going to find the trade in behind. There is going to beat the Molly right now. You don't really want anyone else to be dealing with this, but Risey right here, there's going to be the nade to surprise him. He gets, absolutely blown out of his place. There's going to be the smoke and flash ready for the UTS members to go in. As Tham is going to try to at least go into the side, try to push this one. Need to get the plant down at least 40 seconds left before the clock. Getting the position and line. It's just going to keep it rolling. They're running through and they say, yippee. 9-6 it is. And this is going to be the ball back into your court.
Absolutely. They're going to be able to take some control towards the end of that half there. RMIT got a spark of confidence, and it will work out wonderfully for them. UTS at least doing a good job to keep it close, though. Taking 6 rounds in that first half. Going to give them a bit of presence. Jumping in to the second one now, as they will be diving into their own T side this time. And look to see if they can find some control of their own, strolling their way up to the A site. It's going to be a fight in order. Lime already getting a spot there, trying to get some shots through. No one going to be dead yet, but certainly could be soon. There we go. Banana goes down. Whoa, more to follow. Rofoko able to join in, and it's a 2-man gun show at the moment. Getting kill after kill for themselves. Ridesy trying to get behind them, stop this defusal from happening, but they refuse. The defusal will go ahead, and it will be RMIT to take 10 there. Good round for the CT. And it will be a really good outcome for them there. UTS still got the option of force, and there you go. Because they got that plant down, even if they lost, they've got enough money to force into it and look to do a lot of damage with that one.
And this is speaking to UTS's strategy. They like to play into that traditional style. Is we get the objective and then we'll see what else we can get. RMIT, meanwhile, is more than happy to play into it. You know, they dive straight onto the side and say, okay, you know, let's go to the fight. All get rowdy. You know, we're taking it nice and smoothly. And so you do have the battle between Galils, you know, the M4s. You've got MP9s. Don't really get to see a scout or anything else, but at the same time, there is going to be the trade in absolute favor of UTS, and they will take it. You know, they absolutely need it, and UTS with that extra little bit of potential power, trying to poke down them, and they will be successful into that one, reducing this into a 4-on-2. And now the map is open. UTS has every means and right to push the side and go for the closer.
Yeah, they're looking to be in a good position for it. Danger, though. No stranger to try and stop these from happening. Getting some shots through there, trying to prevent the plant. Does have their teammate looking to press their way up as well. Good position, though, to take an elevated approach. Can be spotted as yet. Get some shots through. Doesn't work out for them, though. Roffelco now down to the 1v2 here. Trying to go for shots of their own with the M4A4. Ooh, they know where one is at least. Just trying to scrub them out of position there. Good to go for one, but Banana are going to be able to peek off their teammate, and so she seals the deal, taking number 7 for UTS. 7-10 now, and RMIT back to the drawing board because their economy is in the bin. And a pause will come out as a result of that one, so definitely keen to see how they manage to push through this one.
I think that's a really smart call, especially losing a few unfavorable sides, but you know, to say not the least, it's not the worst thing that could come out as well. They do have a 3-round advantage over UTS, but UTS though, UTS really has a good showing of what they know, what they want to execute, how they want to see it. You can absolutely see their intent, and so like their intent is we're going to be really complex into doing, you know, A or B or C. Is that we're going to just execute one of them, and once we do execute, you're going to see all of our strategies, all of our timing come together, and we're not going to make that much of a mistake for you to, you know, take advantage of it. So let's see what you guys got. And RMIT falling to that last one, obviously didn't really work out to their favor. You're starting to see a lot more, and now it's a round of Eco coming from RMIT, and UTS can be looking to at least tie this one up, threaten at least 2 or 3 more rounds after.
Yeah, really looking solid for the moment. We'll see if they can string together those rounds and look to close the gap between the two teams here. Or otherwise, it could be a very rough time ahead indeed. But the T's just going to be playing time at this stage. Look to take map control early on here. Clear out those angles and make sure the CTs aren't laying around those corners yet. And no one's really playing to reveal themselves this time, so the CTs can sit comfortably, while the T's still just play for that information here. Good opening to come out from Roffelco, though. Does manage to find Righty there, as they will be able to keep control of the A site this time. T's looking to congregate towards B instead, though, it would seem, as they start to tiptoe their way towards the stairs, getting ready to smoke off the site. They've got CTs to worry about, and here they go, Richard.
Here we go, and Maker Banana, they both go down. Lime onto the side, they're looking to take a little bit more, and the damage is right there, but Lime can't really close anything else. Working off from Danger, and Danger has to just watch this goes off away, looking to at least insert this. Vision is gone. 3-on-2 all of a sudden. They have one more flash to be inserting to the side. Can be looking to play Tham onto the flank position, waiting, finds A-Works, and it's gonna find Flame onto the side. Plenty to mark around, plenty to also defuse. They made that look easy, and this is by no means easy, because RMIT is just someone that says, even if we come in, oh my god, look at the spray, look at the king right there is saying I'm the one that is going to be able to take it. Oh yeah, that is just a statement given in by RMIT, and UTS got to be feeling it. They had every right to win, they had every right to be playing off. They didn't do anything incorrect. It's just the oncoming aim, the assistance coming from RMIT is just too good, and there was always going to be a backup coming from RMIT, you know, where instead of one being dropped, you know, 2 more is going to take their place, and UTS really felt the power. Roffelco taking down Flame. They have identified exactly where they're going to be at. This is a round of Eco coming from UTS. not a lot to be working with, and they will see if they can at least do the same thing back onto them. Maker is just going to go for the spray, finds out there's going to be a lot of members of T coming to push in, and the rest of his team members, they're coming to play for this one. There's the volley to back them all off. Vision down a little bit as well, and Rofako is looking to just jump for her, but it's gonna get taken down. So it's gonna be up to AWorks, and he's not long for this role, and that is gonna be it. RMIT, they secured that round.
Secure the round, and we'll be able to hit the ground running. 7-12 now. T's at least able to delve into their economy a little further, picking up AKs here. Looking good into the full buy this time. Only have a few smokes on them, however. No flashes. It is going to be a real tough one, to say the least. We'll see if they can manage to do something with it, though. Lots of damage already taken by the T's here. Definitely could manage to make something of it. CT's doing a good job to hold their ground for the minute, though. The T's going to wait things out. See if the CTs deliver more util towards them. AWorks finds the spark there. Good kill onto Ruffleco, trying to be cheeky. And it does get traded out just as quick by Lime there. So 4 versus 4 now. The T's still got a bit of time to ponder on their options, and they're now starting to find them.
Oh, a little bit of position being given, and still 3-on-3 right now. AWorks quite low himself on that 5 health. Vision is looking. He needs a little bit of backup. As Danger is not going to give it to him. Drops the bomb carrier for now, but AWorks is in position to pick it up. Yes, there he is, but they've already made the call, and yeah, unfortunately, it's just not going to go into their favor, as RMIT was already in position to close this one up, and AWorks was the least amount of problems in the end, staring it through. Doesn't have that AWP, doesn't really have the health to be dealing. 13-7, 6 rounds apart. RMIT is starting to look even more tougher, more taller, as that wall slowly is starting to encase them onto a dome. And UTS is looking. There's going to be the drop by Rofako. He gets a triple. Looking for the quadra. He gets it. The bomb is down. He is going in for the hunt. He wants that ace. He wants the whole one. But Lime says, nope. If Rofako is next to Lime out here right now, probably won't be living anymore. But with that being said, it is 14-7. And RMIT, in absolute great fashion, is looking to keep on rolling and closing this one out. UTS, though, does have to buy. But the options are starting to run out. And they immediately need a few rounds.
Let's see if they can take those rounds now. UTS in desperate straits at the moment. They at least find an opening into this one. Them maybe looking to take it back, though. Can hear the flash coming out there. Doesn't get spotted by Banana. Banana's actually been let slip through. Lime. It'll be good to get the kill onto that one. Looking to take a bit of action towards the other side of the map is Ridesy and Co. Them gets a shot on AWorks there. Plan to ring around the Rosie. And they do time the kill. So 3v3 now. I'm still going to be on the ground as well. But at least in the meantime, they find another kill. Another hill left to climb over. And more to come, it would seem. Danger. 1 versus 3 here. It's getting worse and worse as time plays out.
Fam getting very aggressive in there. Wanted to play for that bomb control, but was ultimately punished in the end. There was still too many members of UTS looking around, just waiting to get the position. Fortunately for them right now, they are going to get the side. It's that one against Danger. Danger's looking for the split. There's a smoke that's going to work to his favor. He's looking, but Vision finds him first and pops his head. That is the one UTS was looking for. They get the economy, they get the round, they get everything. And so when it comes to the purchase, they're going to be full on buying. And that is beautiful. At RMIT, though, yeah, not going to be as swell when it comes down to utilities, but it's plenty when the defending side. And Rofako with that AWP, once again, looking to hold on to this B side. As multiple members of UTS is looking to go for a split, and oh, Flame! Beautiful opening. Gets that one down to Rofako. AWP down, but Maker's going to quickly make it a double in return. The advantage absolutely flipped instantly, and UTS starting to hurt.
Yeah, really starting to hurt here, taking a bit of punishment. We'll see if that hurt will continue into the rest of round 23 now. So RMIT with the man advantage, maybe not for long. Lime almost on the chopping block there. Vision does at least manage to keep control for the time being. Banana looking to take some of their own, though. Zoned it out to a 3-on-3 now. Good discipline coming out from Danger, holding at the back of the site, not helping their teammate immediately. Does manage to have a delayed trade there. Now keeping the advantage to RMIT. We'll see if that will stay that way much longer, though. 23 rounds here, and either team could take this one. Oop.
Oh, live vision. The boat go down. Now it's up to AWorks. The man needs to at least grab some form of control. 30 seconds left. In a position that he can't really be dealing with or gambling with. Can't really be saving. He goes down. And yeah, Danger was already waiting for him. Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate side as we go into this beautiful little bit of a city as Vertigo that we all have come to love and want to play every single time. RMIT have absolutely solidified their current position with a 7-round advantage, being able to close this one to solidify as our number 1 in the ranking against UTS. Here we go. The fate of UTS now resting on this next few rounds. Will they go down now? Or will it be the ultimate clincher for equalizer? They are going to try to push their way and make a stand for B at least.
They try and make a stand here. See if they can stand tall and proud. And Maker is going to be the deal breaker here. Will they stop them or will they be punished accordingly? Smoke coming out from Maker. Danger actually going to find the opening there from Sandbags. And Maker joining in on the fun as well. Vision at least able to trade it back. But RMIT already tearing them apart. Leaving it up to AWorks in a 1 versus 4 here. All they've got is the Mac attack. And it will be just that. Done and dusted. RMIT take it 16-8 and remain undefeated here in the AEL University Elite Series. Fantastic work there on the map of Vertigo. UTS, they look so strong. Heading out of that first half, they looked like there was some hope, but RMIT, they take that hope and they rip it to pieces.
They absolutely did. Hey, look, you know, UTS, they came in with a strategy. They executed as much as they could. You can tell just how much they love playing with each other. The team synergy, they were always there, trying to find the correct way, trying to poke holes at the ultimate walls provided by RMIT, but it was all for naught in the end. As you know, RMIT doubled their score in the end. You know, obviously went for the closer a lot more better. As soon as they went for the switch, UTS was sort of feeling out of gas. Doesn't really have anything else to show and remain for. A lot of the times you had to think and wonder, will it be a better play if UTS had their own offer back in the hands of AWorks and try to provide and play a much more slower and steady pace instead. But yeah, it's kind of rough. They will go down to compete against UOM to see who they are going to be, you know, remaining on the second on the ladder. But at the same time, RMIT, that one place that we all know that them to be, they've absolutely attained it. The only team to go undefeated throughout 6 weeks. Yeah, so we will see them back again. Unfortunately, that's, you know, just the way it is going to be. We are going to quickly go into a BRB when we come back for the third match of tonight. Don't go anywhere, and we will see you all very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. My name is CK, and with Matty once again. coming just back into this competition, it's always been absolutely great and everything, and we always have the best of times to come in and present the best of matches from CSGO into Rocket League to other games like Smash Brothers, Overwatch, and of course into Dota 2. But we gotta give a massive shout out to the sponsors who make this happen. So Massey, please do us the honors.
Thanks, Eb. I'll take it away right now. So, to start things off, we do want to say a big shout out to Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provide high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. And next up, it's none other than AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Next up, it's Indomie, the noodle partner. Made with high-quality flour, selected ingredients, and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. Last but not least, it is Game On Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL who fund much-needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page and check out the QR code below.
Thank you so much for giving us that honor once again, Matty. And of course, if we're just going to quickly go into the match result from the first two maps of the series, you had Swinburne taking over Adelaide University 16-8, and the same kind of score for RMIT versus UTS. We went from Nuke to Vertigo. And that's really, really fun. Right? That's the two maps that we usually don't get in the beginning, and obviously seeing it now is really spectacular. Heading to round number 3, we have UOM against UNSW. UOM, one of the teams that was undefeated from the get-go, only got knocked out by RMIT onto the last one. Now he's going to come back in for the calling the 2 days match, right? You have Beaver, Velvet Frog, FWA, VJack, and Bosch GG. And on the side of UNSW, you have Ming, Dead Set, Coffee, Gibbs, and Juan coming in. Very strong side on both things. And I'm really liking what we are going to get, which looks to be an Inferno. So it is going to be the banning away UNSW, banning away Anubis, then following by Vertigo, Ancient Nuke, Overpass, and Mirage. So yeah, we're going to go to Inferno for this map number 3. How do you feel about that, Matsy?
Yeah, I love it. Honestly, I love it because it's a diverse map split between the whole night. We've played a different map every series so far, and I hope it keeps going that way. And hey, I hope the last one's Anubis secretly. But I don't think that'll be a reality. But I hope for Anubis. I want to go against the flow a little bit. But keen to get into Inferno regardless. I reckon it'll be a lot of fun going into one of the classic, tried and tested maps there. And I reckon it's going to be great for the players as well. They're going to have plenty of solid strats to bring out on this one, and I'm sure it's going to be a nice, fun, peaceful time. Not. It's going to be chaos, and I'm keen to see the chaos fire up on Inferno.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, we are very keen to get Anubis, very keen to see all matters of different stuff. But at the end of the day, it is a competition, and we want to see just exactly what they've got. UNSW, a very strong team, coming in every season. UOM, one that's been really contested. Beaver, though, gets sniped to 40 by his own team. That's always going to be feeling good. And so we are going to quickly go and decide who's going to take the pick to start on the sides. And Juan and Coffee, they go down. Dead Set is down. Hang on a second. What just happened? Everyone from UOM, they just took people down and they made that look very clean. So UOM gets that first choice.
Yeah, seems like a bit of a well-oiled machine. They're able to... I think they didn't lose anyone in that knife round. Really impressed that they all managed to stay alive, to be honest with you, because, how the knife round goes, usually everybody dies, or most people end up dying to the knives there, but not this time. UOM are going to be happy with it. Probably going to stick it out to the CT side there. Looks like they've got an RV spray coming out as well, showing their support for the upcoming major tournament. So definitely good to see who they're supporting in that one. But obviously we've got this round ahead of us right now. Team's going to be readying up, getting things underway. UNSW on the T side, UOM going to be on a CT this time. And let's get the show on the road here. We've got Coffee on the T side. Going to be picking up a bit of armor alongside their teammates. And they got a smoke and a flashbang there. So pretty default setup coming out from both sides. Looks like the CTs have opted for no kit though. We'll see if that comes back to bite them later, or whether they might not need it at all, as the T's look to take a bit of second mid control and leave Juan just to take point towards mid itself. See if anyone's going to be pressing the brackets, but no one looking to go face-to-face as yet. The CT is playing a very distanced approach, conceding a lot of early control, and this allows opportunity for a waterfall onto the A side here.
Yeah, most of the members of UNSW, they are just waiting to jump down, and yeah, they are going to come down. Well, hang on a second, Beaver and Velvet Frog, though, they take very good fights right now, and it's just Beaver is just waiting to do this out against Juan. Juan's going to jump for the box, take him down. It's a 1-on-3, and the bomb is still down. They're going to have to go for a little bit of a 1-on-3, and Juan stuck to the corner, doesn't even get a chance for it, and UOM, a little bit of a surprise for the position, but all of a sudden, it still works really well. It is clean. And UNSW, having lost that round without any objective, can't really be doing anything else. Only Juan's the one that survived to the end with that 2 kills in hand. It's going to be the flash and nothing else purchased. And the rest of UOM with guns in tail, with utilities, plenty to play around with. They're going to just suffocate UNSW.
Yeah, looking to try and suffocate them there and see if they can keep a lot of control from an early stage here into the series. Shots coming out already from the T's, though. They've taken that brackets control. Might actually be able to overwhelm the 2 CTs holding on site. They've got teammates wrapping around through towards Archway, though. Already taking a couple out there. Do lose Beaver in the meantime. A Velvet Frog going to go down as well. T's are going to be on track to take a plant here. 3-on-3 situation. They picked up an MP9, so might actually work out somewhat, but they do lose another teammate in the interim. 2 versus 3 here. CT is ready to peek around the corner. Gibbs getting nice up close and personal. They don't know where Gibbs is, actually. Oh, there, now they do. And it will be Gibbs to find a kill at the bare minimum. But the round's going to be going the way of the CTs. So good little cash flow booster coming out there for our T side. They do manage to get that plant and get a bit more lost money. So going to have a pretty decent round ahead of them. Be able to buy up maybe an AWP, maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Just going to be a bunch of AKs and a lot of utility. So definitely gives them the ability to push their way onto the sites with a lot more confidence there.
Well, let's see if they can build upon that confidence. UNSW is absolutely a round that they should be taking control of. It's just that UOM, they are pretty prepared. Every round they've been doing quite well. Any sort of mistake committed by UNSW, it's an unpurchasable weapon to the next one. Obviously, a little bit less into it. There is going to be that Bosch GG being pushed off the side because of utility usage, which is great. VJack, meanwhile, is going to have to wisely back up, get the smoke down, waiting for the initial molly to come through, or even a flash. But no, he's not going to hold on to the smoke. He said, all right, I'm just going to put it down anyway, just in case. And then right after, the side of UNSW, they say, okay, well, let's take our turn. Let's make for the split into A. Hasn't really done too badly. No one in the bracket, nothing to see. No contestant but the chicken. And right now, FWA might just run into the bulk of them. Finds the 1, swings for the 2. Not good for the 3rd, but that's plenty to be buying for the side of UAM. But does not matter, as Deadset and Ming make it tough, and now it's a 2-on-3 situation. It's still the disadvantage being played out by UOM. They haven't locked down, but they are going to find coffee, and now they should know exactly what's going to be happening. UOM has to be playing for the retake, trying to find at least something for this round.
Let's see if they can do it, considering that the bomb is going to go down now. The molly coming out. This could be really good for the CTs to get them out of position there. Not going to actually hit anyone at the moment, so good to at least cut off the close angles, and now they do a bit more. Min taking a bit of damage there, finding one at least. Beaver knows where they're playing from. Ready and waiting on the angle. Peekaboo, I see you! Beaver pulls through. 3 kills in the round, and we'll be able to get that defusal. Pushing for 3 for UOM. Buy not working out for UNSW, but at least with the plant, they might be able to get another buy on the front again as well.
Yeah, very smartly played by UOM. And hey, look, UNSW, they executed a very daring attack. it looked like that they were having everything done correctly. But then, the reactions from UOM was just too good. They found everything they needed to get. They found the perfect angles, and they say, all right, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And so you see UOM right now really utilizing that CT position, taking the top control of Banana, making sure that nothing's going to come through Bosch GG. Also, just double checking, he did get taken out because of utility in the last one. He's not that happy about it, so one has got to think the man's going to be on a mission, and yes, he is. He's going to quickly take that Juan, denying this whole position coming in from UNSW. The damage is going to be absolutely solidified, and now UNSW has nowhere to go. It doesn't really have a position to be thought out. The position was it's going to be at that A position. Velvet Frog is down, but it is still the threat constantly looming. It's like, oh, is Bosch going to be coming from behind as soon as he hears the bomb or something? Do they get the confirmation? They are starting to fight for the control at A, and now it's up to Beaver to try to stop this one. He has to quickly tuck himself away. There's going to be the utility, the flashing in return. Jesse comes in, gets the 1 kill. Recheck for the return, and Beaver is good for the others, but it is going to be that one-on-one shootout with the bomb being planted by Coffee.
Bomb going down there. Good to see what's awaiting us here. Bosch GG. Gonna really have to try and muster some magic to take this one back. They've got a smoke and a flashbang though. Those both can be very beneficial here. Good avoidance. Coffee tucked away on top of the box. Still good angle and works out wonderfully. Good crosshair placement there. Just waiting on the edge of the smoke. Bosch GG not able to catch them off guard there. And UNSW get their first round in the bag there, so definitely going to be a good outcome for them. They've reset the economy of UOM, so they might be on track to get maybe 1 or 2 more in their favor as well. It looks like UOM is just going to be forcing it up into this one. Can respect it, because they're probably going to have to eco the next one anyway, so why not? Let's see if the force does pay dividends for them, though, with a bit of armor and a tiny bit of util. Maybe they can catch something out of this.
Here we go. UAM, it's an economy buy. Let's see if they can do some form of damage against UNSW. UNSW, though, fortunately enough, they can go for a full explosion. Looking at Coffee to take the point right here, just shooting and getting a little bit of damage anyway. Doesn't really have anything to show for because of the smoke. Huami was with that Mac. Can go for a quick, fast execution, just waiting for a flash and a smoke onto bracket control. That could just be it. Nothing at Diggity to really challenge them. And Bosch GG, smelling this, is going to throw his utilities into the unfold. And that's it. There's no more utilities. They're going to have to try to fight this one man-to-man, waiting for UNSW to push him in.
Let's see if they're going to do it. They're not opting for the attack yet. I like this swing towards the B site, though. There's only VJack there to try and hold it. They have a heavy focus for the CTs on A. The T's might actually be doing themselves a huge favor at the moment. Leaving Gibbs on the lurk. Ooh, it looks like the CTs are actually opting for a good reaction here. The T's might not have the favorable outcome at all. CT's ready. Good swing there. But it will be a kill on both sides of the map. Rest of the CTs ready to press into it. Oh, finally get 1 kill out of it at least. Looking for some more. It's not working out as yet. Lots of damage taken here. Fever almost good to find one out of it. It looks like it is going to be a very dangerous and bloody affair indeed. And UNSW come out on top of it, losing only 1 member, and UOM don't get much out of it at all.
Yeah, for a second, you would have thought that UOM, really came out and just started swinging, body-to-body trade. But no, unfortunately, there is going to be that good side coming from UNSW. They are taking that last one. Now it's the full buy, and it's another round of eco from UOM. It's a good position to be in. A good little bit of push and placement. Coffee, meanwhile, is working off that flash. Barely just catches a slice signal from UOM. They realize how many defenders there should be here. And it's not going to be too much. Like, reasonably speaking, if we get the molly out, and 1 smoke flash is more than enough to push for a position, especially when it comes to eco play. But barely missing that shot, though, was a little bit dangerous. But Coffee is going to get that double kill. Opens the side up for UNSW. The B side is good. I mean, never mind. They're good for everything. Velvet Frog is also down. So let's see where UNSW is going to take it to.
Let's see where they're going to take it to now. Pushing onto the A side at the moment. They've got Beaver to worry about. Just hiding in the balcony right now. Looking to see if they can get an angle. FWA holding as well. Does actually catch one there. Not too bad. Beaver able to get a slice of the pie also. Not a bad outcome at all for our CTs. You know, they brought next to nothing in the round. They got 2 kills. Why not? They'd be happy with that. Anything else is just a bonus at this point. Doesn't look like the bonus is going to be found. That was interesting. What's your take on that one, Em?
I guess he goes, come on, just give me the kill, you know, it's sort of like the, you know, like, you think you got me? You think? Huh? What a gangster right there talking. SO Beaver, I guess he would just live. There's nothing for him to pick up, unfortunately. And so, UNSW, they tied this one up. Now we're going to get into the real plays. The guns is going to be purchased on the side of UOM. Haven't really thought of anyone doing anything else extra. It's just going to be the standardized buy coming in. UNSW is still doing the same. It is still anyone's round to take the lead. It's a very important one. Obviously, UNSW is running on a momentum, and UOM having nothing more with the economy if they lose this one. So very important for them to try to wrap this one up.
Yeah, really important for them to try and find something out of this one here. We'll see if they can catch something now, though. Bosch, not getting the spot yet. T's looking to stack up Banana, playing that anti-flash angle. Just have their teammate taking first contact, so can easily peek if they do get shut down here. Good stack up, though. Pushing them over the broken wall. Good start coming out. Does favour Coffee, however. So, 2-for-1 special. They are going to be taking that B-side control. Smooth path ahead. You've only got one player to worry about in FWA, and maybe Beaver, considering they actually find another kill back. Will be going for a bit of a two-pronged approach. One through Banana, one through CT Spawn. Now, looks like they're all going to be going CT Spawn this time, so good to have a united front here for the CTs. They might get caught immediately, however. Oh, that angle might not be checked. This could be dangerous through towards construction here. CTs might have a false sense of security. They're pondering on whether to go for it or not. I don't think they are. I think they're going to actually just opt to save here. Time to latibulate, bring all those weapons into the next round, and then maybe their teammates, force something up. They at least still have a majority of rifles. I understand it. Their economy's not great. Why try and attempt it? They only had one smoke. Why not? Good outcome for them. T's might actually catch them if they continue in this way, though, but looks like they're just going to not go for it either. So, 4th round now coming out for UNSW. And the CTs left to try and string something together.
The CTs right now, they are going to be able to buy. But the thing is, UNSW have absolutely taken the lead. They are in control. They're in the driver's seat, to say the least. And UOM hasn't really fought to have that kind of response, but the molly is quite good. There's going to be the push. VJack though has to be tucked away. There is the continuance of the fire coming here. Bosch GG desperately trying to save him, and VJack, by all means, probably clinching into the corner, is going to live. FWA is going to find Ming as well, getting really aggressive. All of a sudden, VJack is looking to execute into the smoke. Does find Gibbs. He knew that there was at least going to be a member there that was looking weak, and so he went for it. And now 2-on-5 situation, UNSW having just smelled a little bit of the blood. Well, VJack being taken down. Coffee is quite good. Bosch GG meanwhile has to go for the reload. Hasn't really... Oh, what an angle for Coffee to be jumping onto. I was just about to say, that was a position for Bosch GG to really find the rest of the kill, but he said, no, I'm just going to take it nice and easy. FWA is going to find dead set. It's just going to be up to Bosch GG to try to find Coffee now. And he does, rightfully so. Really well done coming from UAM. They recover a very easy round coming in because they had control to begin with, and then the rest of UNSW didn't really respect the utility coming in, and so they all fell one by one, and UAM was waiting for a round like that.
Yeah, ready and waiting there, and it will work out. 4-4 now. Still keeping it relatively close in this one. It could get even closer as we dive deep into the rest of this series here. Good smoke to come out from the T's there at least. Going to try and take some control back in their favour, but will opt to go towards the A side of the map instead this time. See if they can find anyone peeking around the corners. CT is good for bracket control, so even if the Ts do peek into this, they can assault them from both angles. It's going to be a tough one. They need to have players distributed to both sides, you know, one on Diggity side, one towards Arch side. Really need to consider every possible avenue. Looks like the smoke will come out though on Beaver. Fire to come out in response. Really good to come out from the CTs there. Going to delay the Ts a bit longer. We've still got some time to go, but it is starting to take a toll.
Yeah, 1 minute left, and they're going to find the trade 1-1. Beaver meanwhile going to at least provide the flash and the smoke. And that's okay to deter the forces of UNSW that was looking to just explode onto the A side. At the same time, you know, it's still stuck. There's still members just not doing enough. And then you have, as much as you can, Huang's trying to at least get a play into B, and Bosch GG is going to be the one to check him. And the rest of the members of UNSW are trying to utilize that smoke. They are going to go for the flank coming in. VJack, meanwhile, doesn't know of this just yet. But there we go. All 4 members strong, going to be at that B. The response hasn't really been there just yet. UM hasn't really opted off the side yet. No rotation. 4-on-2 situation. Bosch is just going to have to do everything he can in order to buy this one. And yeah, that is now cold. Beaver and FWA a little bit late to the scene, but VJack's going to provide everything he can for the first one. Good for the second one. Getting the third one with Bosch GG. And they stop him in their tracks dead and cold. You don't get a return to this one, and Bosch GG gets an AWP for that one as well. And UOM, lovely little bit of play.
Yeah, great stuff coming out from them there, honestly. They're able to take the lead back in their favor, reset UNSW, and create a clean path forward to potentially get 6, maybe even 7 rounds in their favor. We'll see how things play out, though. Obviously, having dead set on an AK could be a factor they may need to consider very carefully here, as it could come back to bite them. T's going to be looking to try and advance towards middle now, though. Juan could be found by Beaver if they do go any closer here. Not going to be doing so as yet. Beaver allowed to cross over, go towards Diggity there and hold a different angle. Even their teammate ready to go for this pincer maneuver here. Does actually get caught out. So the trade's coming out there, and that's brackets completely destabilized. And now that's the site gone. Huge work coming out from UNSW there, isolating every which angle, and they managed to wrangle their way towards a site take and maybe even a round. Coffee going to go down, though. Does create further possibilities for the CTs here. They've still got a couple of smokes as well as the incendiary grenade. And now it's a 2v2. This is actually quite doable. Min on 3 HP could easily be taken out of the equation. CTs both on AKs now. They're going to attempt this. They both got kits here. Really trying for it. Pushing up. There's Min. They know where the last is as well, but no! Gibbs stays alive. And we'll be able to take the round back for UNSW there. But UOM certainly got really close to it.
Yep. And that is gonna be Vino Ori. I had to say it. Hey, look, you know, that was a good attempt coming in. It's a 4-on-2 situation. For them to disable and push for the defense right there from UAM is absolutely spectacular. UNSW trying to go for the punishment, trying to shut them down closely, was not aware of Bosch GG's attention to detail. And so FWA with the AWP is going to pick up Gibbs into the early duel. You got Velvet Frog still on that, rocking on an MP9. It's not the worst thing in the world because FWA is down, and so you know, with 2 sets of AKs that can possibly be on deck right now for the pickup, UNSW have to work a lot more harder in order to attend to the site. Their current strategy that was utilized from the last one, it's not going to be good for the second one, and so it looks like they might just be opting to go for a banana control at least because Coffee has already made his way onto the top. Trying to find some time, trying to find a little bit of a gap in defense, forcing a mistake. Unfortunately, UOM is one of those teams that likes to give you the site. They like to give you that opening bait to set you up for a little bit of fake confidence for you to walk into, and then they will chow down. So let's see what this push should be is going to be like.
We'll certainly find out as the time ticks down. Smokes to come out with a flash there. Bosch GG ready on the above angle there. Good from their teammate VJack. Good distraction. Almost a double spray down. Bosch able to retreat though. VJack takes advantage, and it will be the two-pronged approach taken away. Round number 6 there for UOM. Really great teamwork, just diverting the T's attention. They don't know. Do they look forward? Do they look back? Well, it doesn't matter. They get shot either way, and it will work out wonderfully for UOM there, forcing UNSW back to the drawing board here. They got pistols. They've got the AK on Gibbs at least, but it's not ideal in any sense of the word, and it's looking even less so now as they're taking a lot of damage in the early stages. Good, well-placed utility to really whittle down these opponents at this point. Let's see how things play out. Diving a bit deeper into this round, though.
Yeah, and so a flash is going to come out at the latest, and then it's just going to be up to seeing how UNSW is going to try to take control. I mean, we've seen them do lots of wonderful work just on the round of eco, and so as we're doing this, UNSW slowly trying to push through from boiler, identifying there's no brackets, and then trying to find there's no diggity. Yep, okay, no controls over here, which means that this is going to be that raw push onto UOM, trying to find at least something for the team. Looking to undoubtedly make a mark, make a dent for Gibbs to at least try to find something. But unfortunately, Gibbs is going to be onto the B side, and the rest of them is going to have to go for this body trade, trying to find the position. FWA is going to be looking with that AWP. Jiggling is going to come through. There's the flash, pushes him off. Gotta be careful. He gets that one shot, and it's good enough for a coffee onto the swing. Could remain trying to get that headshot. But yeah, it's still really rough. Time is ticking, and the rest of UNSW trying to find the side now. They are gonna come down, and there's still that AWP on deck and backed up by Velvet Frog, who's staring at that bomb. That's it, desperately enough, trying to find it. Charges ahead, 10 seconds left onto the clock, and Gibbs trying to do everything. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. I don't think they have enough time to pick up the AWP. And yeah, 7-5.
7-5 there, looking good at the moment. And we'll see if they can further that outcome as well. Obviously, possibly on track towards 8 here. UNSW going to be stuck into the eco zone as well. So things looking really good for UOM to take the half. But anything can happen. We've seen it all happen before. It could be wonderful. Look, there you go. Already. T's get a weapon in their favor as they find the opening kill there. Beaver pushing very aggressively through towards second middle there. I'm very curious what was their planning coming into the rounds here with that one. But obviously you can see it started a string of kills as they do lose another one there. WA going down as well. So a waterfall of kills going in favor of UNSW at the moment. A round you would think on paper would go any day of the week to OM has now just gone by the wayside, and UNSW have complete control.
I don't even think they had any right to be contesting like the way they did, picking up those weapons and picking up those kills. It's an unbelievable bit of round. VJack is gone as well. Oh my god. VJack was just trying to camp for some extra kills. He wasn't trying to do or hurt anyone. But now that opens up completely, obviously there's still a little bit of time before the bomb goes down, and they could be looking to deny this weapon from Bosch. GG. He gets the one. There's a second person, Coffee here waiting, and Coffee gets no scope down, and they get to keep the 3 weapons instead of the 4. And that's still good enough. Like, come on. What a round. And it's round 14. Could go 7-7, could go 8-6, depending on how the response is going to come in from UOM. The defense they usually have is immaculate, but in the last few rounds wasn't looking as well. UNSW has been able to poke a lot of holes into it, and so styles could be changed. But at the same time, Gibbs found that kill onto the Bosch, and that was a huge kill.
Yeah, really good way to open up the round there for the T's. FWA going to be able to find one straight back, though. Coffee doing a bit of the same. Trades coming out left, right, and center here. PJack needs to get out of there and quick. Otherwise, the T's have an open path straight towards the B site. Luckily, they do fall back to the back of the site there, and they've got a teammate looking to move their way over as well. Fire coming out now, though. FWA helping their teammate a little bit more. We'll be able to take the Coffin's angle. T's already angling their way in. VJack's down and out. Gonna have one more to worry about over through towards Garden now. WA, ooh, trying for it. Not gonna land the shot though. And it's going to be a 2 versus 3 here. Money is not good for the CTs. I don't know if they could even go for this. If they do, they might be good for 8. But if they don't, gonna be safe as well. Looks like they're still gonna attempt it though. Good kill from Velvet Frog there. Traded back by Juan. And it will be done and dusted. 7-7 now. Money in absolute tatters for UOM. There was a possibility if they went for it. And it looks like that possibility has been exhausted. Stuck onto the pistols this time, trying to force up whatever they can. And UNSW could be definitely on track to take 8 here.
This is a big one. AWP on deck, and BossGG just with a scout. There's going to be the MP9. They're opting to go for more utility based than anything, trying to deter the forces. Got to be careful. VJack spots out the AWP and says, okay, I'm going to have to do as much as I can to try to find that time. The utility is good. They have bought a significant amount of time. BossGG meanwhile is trying to find this one. But 2 kills going over to the side of UNSW. They have to swing. Got to go for this one. But they're just getting nailed to the wall. There is nothing left to do. BossGG is stuck by himself with a scout. Doesn't really have anything else. Bomb's going to get planted at A. And so time is starting to look worse and worse. And BossGG, just one man trying to defend into that shot. Does get the 1. But UNSW is going to win the half. And they are going to go for the switch. 8-7. UNSW in the lead.
Good way to take themselves out of that half as well, showing that this has been a really close and competitive series thus far, and there's still going to be plenty more action as we do get the side switch through now as well. We'll see who will be able to take the lead now, though. Obviously, UOM going to be on their T side, and UNSW going to be on CT now. Let's consider who may be able to take the pistol here and dictate the pace going forward. If UOM gets it, they manage to even things up, maybe take the lead again. But if UNSW get it, they might be good for double digits here. Good shot already being taken, though. VJack going to be down to 54. Still going to try and make an attempt towards that A site, though. Beaver, good to push out towards balcony, just making a lot of noise there for their team. And they're going to be spreading their reach through towards the B site instead. There's only one player there, so this actually could be a perfect pace mover there. Juan, going to be falling back, though. And Beaver actually getting a kill on A as well, so being a great distraction. Bomb could go down, and another kill. So huge stuff actually from Beaver, doing all the work for their team. They're just a one-man army, Eb.
Oh, Beaver.
Doing everything.
Such a gunner. This guy is an absolute maverick right here. Beaver's going to be super happy with that one. Leading his team, like not just being a distraction, but also being that assassin. It looks like James Bond. He's coming in, it's like a few shots in, and all the enemies fail, and he goes, cock his eyebrows like Pierce Brosnan, and goes, oh, stunning, absolutely stunning. But let's keep it rolling. Now they've, got the plan, they're going to get the guns, they want everything. UNSW is going to be put onto the back foot. Let's see if UOM will be able to execute the same thing that UNSW has been able to act. Just lots of great kind of opening, lots of great little bit of, tit for tatters, and yeah, UNSW, all 5 stacked up onto that A side. No one to look after B. UOM haven't really thought about where this is, and so they're trying to find for any form of response, and they're not going to get anything for it. I guess they are just going to work into their favor. Leave Velvet Frog behind, maybe? Not even. They're just going to go and retrieve the bomb and go straight to B.
Yeah, going to be able to just push her straight over to that site there. No one going to be contesting them, so it will be a bomb going straight down. CT's all hanging out together at the moment. Going to be a death ball composition. They should be able to push up Banana. One T's isolated at the bottom of Banana, so they might actually get a kill out of this one, as a matter of fact. Velvet Frog finding at least one here. Looking for another, tucked away on the angle, taking a bit of damage even still. Their teammates now supporting them, though, so the opportunities starting to dwindle here for the CTs. They do find at least one kill out of it, however. A dink as well, but just not able to sink the kill. Leaving it all up to Dead Set, hiding outside the archway. So, been a really positive time for the Ts so far, but I think the CTs should be able to find a way back into the series very soon.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Nothing they can do. They were going for a massive 50-50 gamble. Hopefully, hoping UAM to actually push into them. But it's not going to happen with this one. Yeah, UAM getting a very easy run, I guess, coming out of that one. Didn't have to work really hard for it, but absolutely they will take it because they get the objective, which equals to more money. They don't really have to be repurchasing anything. They still get to keep one Mac at least, and keep on rolling with their current economy. If they win this one though, that would be a huge one. It is still currently like a 50-50 contesting. UNSW absolutely dumped up. Let's have M4s and a FAMAS, or two of them in fact. And any mistake they make here, it's going to be rolling to the economy, working really well for UAM. So UNSW really trying to fight for that control. And I'm not sure if UAM wants to give it to them.
Yeah, we'll see if they will be looking to give it to them there, or whether it will be taken from them. Good control down Banana already, though. The T's can definitely look to press the issue towards there, should they choose to. They've still got a little bit of time to try and question where their thoughts may lead them. Good to leave Bosch there at least. Can hide that corner. Wait for their teammates to make moves on A. Maybe catch a rotator. Ooh. Might have actually gotten a spot there towards Coffins. Gonna be looking to fall off now as the smoke is baited out. Do have the bomb carrier with them now as well, actually. They've got their whole team with them. They're pressed very deep up Nana. They can easily set up a side off this one, considering how much control the CTs have given here. And the T's are ready to set this one up. Get ready to go to the races. And here they come, man.
Bro, right there. Oh my goodness. 3 for the price of 1. They will take that one. UNSW, they are just waiting to the smoke, waiting for the plant. And Beaver is going to at least take another one down, but the plant has been denied. He has no choice but to put it down right underneath the fountain. And yes, it's going to be successful. It's 1-on-2 situation. He's looking, but Gibbs is going to quickly take him down onto the side. And just as UAM had it, dead to rights, where UNSW hasn't really made that committing just yet. They were late to the show, and of course, utility was not in the favor. UAM gets put down into the defense, into that scuffle, and I have to say, the way UNSW set up that defense trap was absolutely god tier. That was amazing. And so, just with that little bit of play, we're all back to even Stevens. They are going to buy, right? They're going to have the AK buy. Utility-wise, I guess, you go with it. This is going to be just enough to go for one fake, one take. But the side of UNSW, they are starting to fall into line, fall into exactly how the way they were playing. They're providing all sort of pressure, all manners of it. And Bosch GG just missing that little bit of opening. It's going to have to kind of wait and say, so close to catching at least a straggler, that was giving too much of an offense. And so it now comes to the utility game to see who's going to get the better control.
We will find out very, very soon. This will be Coffee and Gibbs to open things up there. Even taking a quick look at the map just to see how things play out in the rounds there. But it is going to be complete CT domination at the moment. Taking down almost every player. Gibbs, true impact maker. Not going to be good for 4. It will be Coffee to secure that one. And it is going to be 10 rounds taken by UNSW now. Well done. And let's see if they can hold on to the lead or whether UOM might be able to strike back. But don't know if it's going to be in this one because the T's, they're ecoed out.
Well, we've seen a lot of eco out from UNSW that's able to poke holes into UOM. Maybe that's the same kind of approach they're going for right now. But FWA is going to be gone down by 1. And they're good for this control, and this is a lot of info given over. It means that they're in control. However, Beaver gets a kill, gets a second kill. It's a huge one. They don't want to let him go, but Velvet Frog is going to go down, to say the least. But the bomb is still up. VJack pops up like a silver rat right there. You love to see it every single time. He just gets that pop up at the correct little bit of time. Coffee was trying to work this one up to Beaver, who was not looking to the side. It's the AK down. But still, this is a lot of threat that can be given over. Just depends on how this one's going to be. Bosch GG, not enough to get that one. So VJack, 1-or-2 situation is going to get absolutely sprayed. But hey, if you look at it, they got 3 kills. They got the bomb down. I will take that as an absolute win for an eco round.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty solid there for the CTs, able to take control of that one. But T's now going to be cashed up and ready to go once again. Beaver on the AWP certainly can be the impact setter here. See if they will be able to find a kill in middle. No one peeking yet. Ooh, could add the timing, but no, not going to be today. Still holding back. Bosch was at least able to trade it. So they went very aggressively down mid there, but we'll see if anything is meant to be here. It's Coffee. We'll be able to find a Velvet Frog at the very least. We're going to press for more as well. Still just going to hold their position for the moment, though. Try and push it up a little further now. The T's, they've got an inkling as to where these CTs will be, but they've got 2 they need to deal with at least on this site. And the time starts to tick down as well. They're ready to go for this one. And now they've spotted it. Smokes go down. Here comes the attack.
Another attack is going to be coming in. They need to desperately get a plant down. Juan meanwhile is tucking around the quad box. Finds FWA trying to get that one down. Boshi is going to quickly return the bombs to not go there just yet. They got plenty of time. The smoke is going to work into the favor. Both sides is smoked off. Just looking to at least get it. However, members are starting to file in and stop you. Waiting for the close up. Boshi goes down. At least the bomb is going to be confirmed. Beaver is good for the 1, but that is just not enough for him to react onto. And so it's going to be a diffuse. UNSW going to go and get their 12 right there. But it was very, very close. Nice little bit of execution. It's a cloak and dagger enacted by UAM, trying to, displace the side of UNSW. But UNSW, they were playing more towards the militia style. They were saying, okay, no worries, you play your cloak and daggers, we're going to overwhelm with forces and ready firepower, good amount of utilities come out, and it's just working out for them. And now UAM doesn't really have the answer that they were looking for just yet. 5 AK strong, a little bit of damage to Bosch, and VJack is gone. Beaver is trying to work through this smoke, walks forward, trying to find something, anything. Coffee standing up at the top of mid, hasn't really found anything, staring at the staircase. Beaver very close. There is the flash, and he's gonna go down. Gibbs also the same thing, and this is the side looking to get Ming down, but yeah, that's gonna be the exchange. Beaver's gonna try to find this one, and he finds the kills, a huge one. Great answer coming in, and that should be the round for UAM, as Dead said, wants to protect that AWP.
Yeah, they're definitely going to want to keep that one as long as they possibly can. Like, their money's not great either. They need to maintain a hold on that one. Otherwise, it could be a much, much worse fate left for UNSW there. But really well done for UOM to at least bring themselves to a more comfortable position here. They're able to get themselves around back, get double digits, and keep it only 2 between the 2 teams. Maybe things might work out a little better in round number 23 as well, but we'll see, because UNSW, they've actually got a pretty good amount of money, honestly. Like, Coffee on 11k, buy for a teammate easily, maybe even 2. Yeah, no, they're going to be fine. They're loving it. They're loving life. They're going to be absolutely fine, so lose or not, they're happy. Maybe if they lose this round, though, that could be a different story, but we'll find out how things are going to play out as we dive into number 23 now. Util already spreading out, trying to clear out the angles early on here. The T's not giving up a step as yet, but the CTs, they're doing a good job just to hold back for the moment. They're giving that early control, so then the T's have to play into them here.
Oh. Right now, this is going to be that kind of reverse strategy where UNSW is going to be acting the same kind of strategy UAM is so fond and familiar with. And so Beaver, no stranger to the one to open this one up, always playing that local position, finding those kills, trying to find at least a little bit of an opener. However, Ming might just sort that one out as Gibbs gets mollied out of position, going to return one. Coffee try his best to at least get a kill, but FWA and VJack is going to shut them down. They're going to try to open this one up, and CT's got to be careful. Last time they went to the library, a little bit too far, couldn't really get through. And Ming, no response, can't really do anything. And so right now, this is a very clean UAM acting all sorts of matters of defense, fighting everything in their right. That's it. obviously doesn't want to be playing for this one. A man's got an AWP, once again looking to try to go home with it. It's going to be staying, but there's going to be the push onto him, and FWA is going to catch him anyway. You do not get to return with an AWP. 11-12. And all of a sudden, UOM has started to find their success, and they are going to push onto UNSW a little bit of a deficit. A round of Yuko is going to come out now.
Yeah, going to be coming out now. Do have 5 players stuck on the pistols this time. Let's see what they can do. Tease. Looking to press up down banana now. Ready and waiting here. Juan going to be the only CT at the moment. Min looking to track down Speedway with their teammate right behind them, however. Could be a decent start. Tees have actually caught Gibbs in the meantime, so they might switch it up and go A instead. With every which CT surrounding the B site. Could be the play here. They do find at least 2 kills though. Oh, good shot actually coming out from Dead Set there. And that's going to initiate the T's going straight towards A instead. So bomb plant going to go down. No one on the T side is dead yet, but that could easily change if Coffee or Dead Set find the right angle here.
Oh, FWA with the miss, but there's going to be the backup fire provided by Velvet Frog. That's going to close up the kill. Oh no! Walked in front of the line of sight, but Beaver says it was worth it. We're 12 apiece, and that is pretty good. I gotta give it to them. UAM was starting to look like they haven't really found anything, and that they've run out of steam. And all of a sudden, they found the perfect engagement against UNSW. And UNSW right now working off that deficit. And they don't have AWP. Have it from us in the hands of Kwon. Trying to find this. And Boss GG, a little bit of a beginning, Zeus. Like, obviously to spark that spirit into the team. Trying to find this one with Beaver. There's going to be the classic angle. The mole is going to come through to react against the flash. Gibbs is gone. Coffee is only good for the 1. Now, up to Ming, and Ming is going to be okay, but he's going to quickly fall in, gets the angle, but not the kills. And that is going to be the side open up once again for UOM. And so, it's 3-on-2 situation as Dead Set is going to be just trying to find this one in. AWP on deck is going to make it super dangerous as Juan and Dead Set trying to at least play for the location. But Boss GG, he was aiming, he was waiting, and the man's going to close it up. It's up to Dead Set working through that smoke, trying to find it, but he says, nope, don't have a kit, don't really have anything else to go with. I'm going to play for that exit frag, and that is it.
They might have someone play into them here. Ooh, maybe. Velvet Frog might actually be the one to catch them this time. They're really hunting it down here. Not going to find the angle. Both their teammates actually going to go down with the bomb, so that's no good. But it is going to be around for UOM nonetheless there, so they're going to be happy with that. Players lost or not, we'll give them the round lead there. And will allow them a steady path forward to try and take 14 as well, getting them very, very close to map points here. CTs at least have the M4 to play with this time, though. The rest stuck on pistols. We'll see if they can manage to snag a kill. Ready and waiting on Banana. Nade actually going towards them. Does do a little bit of chip damage there, so not too shabby. No one able to get the kill just yet, though.
It's a little bit of a, I don't know how to say it, but this is good. It's a little bit of a prelude towards that death. Yeah, that's gonna be it. FWA being taken down in the beginning, it's gonna mark that sign of resistance coming from UNSW. But UOM still obviously has point to go with. Boss GG is down, and so VJack with that AWP, he's going to quickly exchange, try to deny that AWP pickup. Obviously, you don't want to be giving that to your opponent. UNSW is sitting right outside of the A side, trying to find any angle, trying to find the perfect ding. The Frog is going to go for the push. Meanwhile, VJack looking for coffee. Haven't really been given any sort of indication just yet, but they have to make a decision. 37 seconds left onto the clock. They have no choice but to go for it, and coffee can just find the perfect timing and the angle. Waiting for VJack right now. Sees the gun barrel. Oh, but Beaver with a cover from the side. And that should be it. Velvet Frog is going to wisely retrieve this one in. And the bomb is going to get delivered. And it's going to quickly get planted. And that is really smart from UAM.
Yeah, really good of them to be able to just maneuver their way onto the site there. CT is still going to be holding, though. Do manage to get the kill on to Min there for the T side. Able to single it out. Looking for a little bit more. Gibbs is out of it as well. One at least does manage to recover though. 2v2 situation. Velvet Frog trying to peek in from Banana. Luckily their teammate does manage to seal the fate of one. And they will scrub past the other as well. So UOM, good to take 14 there. But UNSW definitely cutting it close here in that one. I thought maybe it could have been an achievable round for them. But at least they do get a buy into this one instead. So maybe this could be the one.
Okay, here we go. Let's see, what they are thinking of. This could be plenty of things that obviously can be against them or not. UNSW committing heavily with that AWP. Coffee is going to find FWA, which is huge. That's a huge amount of leeway that they needed. But one still has to think a lot more when it comes down to exactly what else they can do and get. And so with that kind of showing, the ball is in UAM's court. They've, obviously hit a lot of smashes. They were doing quite well. They were acting, that fast pace, the strategy against UNSW, which made UNSW change up all of their plans after so many rounds. And hey, it's okay. UNSW right now working with a little bit of lead, trying to find their footing back into it. And UAM though, they do get an opening onto B side. I would say it's going to be the same thing. And also Beaver just looking to try to push, trying to bait this one out. Could just be all in vain as VJack gets that opening that he was looking for the switch with Bosch GG, trying to find the coffin spur as well. They find Dead Set, it's going to be enough. Beaver, as expected, is going to get taken down. Dead Set spotting that one player. No heavy rotation just yet. They are going to at least have Coffee onto the background, trying to find her through the smoke. The danger could be here because if Coffee gets taken down, this is the whole site. UAM has already locked this one down, and they have identified where Coffee is going to be. And Coffee, oh no, might not be it, but he is going to remain calm under pressure. At least get the kill. Velvet Frog has to get this one down anyway. Coffee can't deny this through the smoke. And at least, if he does get the round, it's still worth it. Velvet Frog, oh my god. Velvet Frog. Could have been huge, but it is going to be still going to UNSW with that defuse.
Yeah, so they're going to be able to keep themselves into the series here. UOM are good to get the plant down, but UNSW very hungry to keep themselves alive into this series. Looking to do whatever they can to get their way forward. UOM only need one more to take themselves to map point. UNSW only need one more to even it up. A 14 apiece here. And we'll see if they will be able to find it as the rounds get tighter and tighter. We dive a bit further into this one. CT is doing a good job to hold her from a distance on Banana though. T's trying their best to get a little closer. Ooh, getting a spot over the top there. They know that someone's going to be lurking around that corner in Juan. But not going to be able to get the kill this time, as they have opted for a bit of a retreat. Fire coming out as well. Juan does get a bit closer though. Looking to push into it. Not getting the kill. So close, but so far. And leaves it all down to Dead Set to try and hold it this time. But Gibbs at least finds a trade.
Whoa. Could have been super dangerous on both sides. But fortunately enough, there is going to be at least one kill in return. Here's the next lineup question. Will the side of UNSW find that further success? They need it so badly. They can't really afford any mistakes. Okay, that's really nice. A little bit of exchange. It's going to keep on providing power back in to the hands of UAM. But Ming has to be the big one here. Gets the first one. Not enough for the second one, which means that this is going to be the side. It's going to be the one that they're going to be able to at least fight and contend for. Fortunately enough, Overfrog is quite low, and UNSW does have an angle trying to find this one. They both have a kit, and so they absolutely have to go for it. But yeah, let's see if they can find the perfect solution. They just need the angles in order to disable UAM.
Good fire to come out there. WA gonna get tapped away from the balcony though. Well played by UNSW, as they do manage to single out both players working together as a team here. There will be a defusal to come through. The potential for an overtime could indeed be on the cards here. We'll find out which way it's going to sway now, though. Either team that wins this round will be on map point 42. That's the magic number, apparently. But let's get into the next round.
Well, here we go. There's going to be utilities all thrown into them. Oh my god. Bochiji is gone. That's taking a little damage with Coffee as well. But Vijay taking a lot more jumps to his death as well. There's just no support just yet. Oh man, FWA following to that tradition. It is still 5 members alive for UNSW. What is happening? All these utilities not being respected. And now UAM definitely on the suffering of that side. Doesn't really have more info to go with. No one at A to try to find a look. And there's 3 members strong at B. They are starting to run out of utilities. They don't really have anything based, nothing to show for. And they don't know the rough position, as Beaver at least is good for the 1. But all of a sudden, that's a round that's just being thrown into the ground by UAM and UNSW. They have that 1 round to make it all happen. Otherwise, we're going to go to OT, baby. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see if it is meant to be here. Whether we are ready to be a part of overtime. Whether we could be dancing the night away with a win for UNSW. It's all going to come down to how these teams play things out here. Coffee going for a little peek at the moment. Nade comes down. Might get a bit of damage. No. Oh my gosh. Yes, they will. Gibbs finding the opening on the Bosch there. Grand start for the CTs. Ts really need to strike back and quickly. Can't afford to maintain a player deficit here. But for the time being, UNSW going to be retreating. Just holding steady. Chilling out with the chicken on the B site. And the Ts are looking to make an advancement towards the A site this time.
Slowly, this is the lifeline that they're going to have to need if they want to push for OT. UAM looking to try to gather this one. Utility-wise, they're going to have those smokes and flashes trying to at least deny bracket with the AWP. Coffee getting pushed down, Gibbs quite low. Needs 1 perfect angle as they're walking this one up. Nothing at Diggity. They're trying to find out where Ming is going to be. Do they realize there's going to be multiple members here waiting? Gibbs going to be the first one waiting with that 12 health. And Ming is there. They are working this one out as much as they can. Members are dropping. Vijay gets the double. Quickly clenches as well. Beaver quite low himself. Gotta go B. Gotta go 2 on 3. Trying to aim this one down. Does get the headshot onto Dead Set. There's going to be the opting for the bomb plant. Utility-wise, nothing left on the side of UNSW. They are trying to aim this one down with Coffee in tow. Trying to get this one in, and they look for Vijay. They're going to find as much as they can, and that is going to be it. UNSW, they have done the absolute banging impossible, especially coming from the onslaught of UAM, and that is one of the closest matches we've seen throughout the season, and that is going to be 16-14 victory to UNSW.
And they do manage to make it happen. Well played by UNSW there. I was very afraid we could have gone to overtime because we saw the potential for the UOM side. Definitely doing some great work themselves. But at the end of the day, we're going to be dancing the night away. It will be UNSW taking it away. 16 rounds to 14 there. So close yet so far. But they get the job done.
Absolutely. A very bang of a series. Congrats to both teams and, of course, to UNSW for taking that one. There's going to be a little bit of adjustment for UAM because they were the only team that haven't dropped that one game. And so, obviously, with UTS being knocked down from the top against RMIT, now we're going to have the 1, 2, 3 position already mapped out. And so, with that, just comes to a close for our game number 3. But don't go anywhere as we quickly go into a BRB for the final match of the night. So don't just do anything else. Just quickly go and get a cup of water and return, and we'll be right back for the last one. So we'll see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That was a really quick break. This is Empress ZK and Matzy proudly coming in with the last game from AEL University Elite Series of CSGO. Matzy, how do you feel about the last one?
Feeling pretty good, Amp. Honestly, I'm really keen to get the action underway here for our last series of the night. I reckon it's going to be a fun one indeed. I'm very keen to see how it's all going to go down because we had some great matches to kick things off. I'm sure that the last one going to be just as good, if not even better.
We're always looking for the even better. Obviously, introducing the final match of the night, we have Monash against USYD right here. Presenting them is going to be Captain Yang 9, J10, Sentinel, M-Bang, and Ditto. And currently from USYD, you're going to have Sailor, Genesix, Leon, Arrow, and Paradiso. We've seen, these names come through week on week doing absolutely amazing work. And once again, we're going to get them to show exactly what they're made out of in this final match of the night. Like, what do you think, Betsy?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be an interesting series. They've got a very diverse spread of talent across both rosters there. So it could really go either way. Obviously, Battle of the logos. Both teams' logos are really cool, honestly. I think they both incorporate a controller, so maybe we could see the battle of whose controller maybe works better. I don't know. It's going to be fun regardless.
Yeah, hey, look, we've had the Battle of the Lions and our Battle of Controllers. Could be anything. Every week, I feel like we get a lot more showing from both sides, a lot more showing from people that we don't really expect coming out of nowhere. I'm quite impressed with just the level of dedication, the level of what people can and can't do, a lot of different strategies, and just the attitude that these players come in with really brings out the better positive side of me. Especially commentating with you, Matty. It's good. To say the least. I want to see just exactly how much more we can go, how much more further we can dive into. And talking about diving into the map, it's going to be Inferno. We don't know what the full video is going to be, but we do know it's going to be another Inferno to close up tonight. It is going to be a nice match, so obviously make sure to insert your thoughts on who's going to be taking this one. Is it going to be Monash or is it going to be USYD? You'll only find out just about now.
It's going to be Emperor ZK. That's who I think is going to take it away. Or it could be TwoTapTony. Nah, we'll find out which of the teams will be taking this one away very soon, as we are just going to get into the knife round now. We saw a very dominant knife round in the last series, actually. Looks like the T's are actually scurrying back to spawn. Interesting strat there, trying to play in the little hallway. Does work out for them. Actually find the first couple. Might even find a few more. Ooh. Uh-oh. They've got a separation on the teammates there. Uh-oh. It's all going to be down to Meng now to find at least one of them. Yeah, look, this ain't looking doable. Yep, it ain't. It's going to be USYD taking that one away there. So good start from them. Probably going to switch it over to the CT side. Unless they have a lot of confidence in their T side, then maybe they might look to start over there. But yeah, probably just going to be them switching it over to the CT side instead. Definitely respectable from them. So we should be seeing the ready check in the chat now. Everyone just type in .r. And we will be getting our last series of the night right underway.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the night is going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to keep dancing away to it. We want to say you and me in the moonlight. And right after that, this is going to be the pistol round. USYD onto that city side, pushing Monash onto the T. There is going to be the quick kill coming from Arrow, and he's also going to be changed as well. But we love this USYD kind of a team going really aggressive. But Monash saying we like it too. All the members that they can muster up is going to be coming in. Sailor's going to quickly catch Ditto onto the back foot. 3-on-3 situation. Sailor's going to keep on pushing. Mang is going to be checking. Bombs being planted. Mang's going to take down Sailor. It's a huge kill right there. Reducing down Mang. Good for another one. Working on for the 4K. But Genesix puts him down. It's in a 1-on-2. No kit. Has to get everything he can do with this. Going to go and try to find it. Genesix going to have that long distance shooter. Captain Yan's going to undoubtedly get that first little bit of tap. Yes. Gets him down. And Monash is going to win that pistol with the extra little bit of money.
Yeah, good start from them there. Going to be able to have a confident beginning into the rounds here. CT's looking to go for a bit of a nade stack, it would seem, in response to this one, though. Might work out for them, honestly. We'll see if it will. It's some of them. Looks like they've taken a bit of damage themselves, however. Yeah, look, it's not going great at all. They've gotten a team kill, and they've lost the whole bandwagon. So that's going to be everybody being taken out there. Monash having no casualties. So good way to respond to that eco coming out from Monash there. It will be USYD now, at least going to be on a buy round, though. So maybe this one works out a little better, but that last one was a very rough one.
As soon as you think that, you can't just try to go for the maximum damage, the maximum damage just bounces back into your face. That's just unfortunate as it is, as Monash pushes you aggressively. They say, well, this is our free round, the free opportunity. Oh my goodness. They're just giving them no chance, spraying them down one by one. And Leon, Genesix, all going down. Up the Sailor, trying to at least work this one out. He gets the one. And he has a lot more to be dealing with, trying to jump up, smell the roses, saying, oh my goodness, what else are you going to do to me? Main is going to say, I'm going to just quickly push you down to the ground, end your suffering. And so Monash is now 3 rounds with a huge win right there. They're going to force USYD down. USYD obviously can be looking to buy, can be looking to invest. And they will. They will do it. I was just looking, maybe joking around that they might try to force it up with a FAMAS buy and everything, but most of the members can't really be affording this. They have an AWP and a swag 7, I guess. They can look to try to at least find something, like maybe a kill or two, the damage. But then, this is Monash having superior control of the map, having everything working in their favor. They're slowly working towards B, where Leon's just looking down with a pistol. I'm not liking this kind of situation happening, but maybe Leon can try to find at least a kill or two.
I think they've got the potential in them to go for it. If they hold from coffins, they might catch the T's as they go for cross here. Look, they're already on the angle for it. Flash is coming out, though. Oh, that's going to be in doubt now. Sentinel. Not going to be the one to find him. Dito will actually pull through this time. Not too shabby at all. Genesix and Sailor are going to be holding the spawn, though. One of them, at least, nets some benefit out of it. Trying to get the gun there. There we go. To get the M4 out of it, so not too shabby at all. Arrow, almost going for it. They will go down in the end, however, so that's going to be a quick number 4, going the way of Monash.
And this is what we were talking about, a very, very aggressive start. USYD hasn't really got that momentum going, and so Sailor and Genesix both going to be opting to getting that AWP on deck. Their economy was absolutely in tatters, and right now it's going to be even worse if they do lose this one cleanly. As Genesix is going to at least get a kill onto Captain Yang on a fade away. That's really good, but they still have to do a lot more work. This is still... okay, Main's going to go down. That's good. That's at least going to pile the pressure back into Monash to absolutely put the respect back into the table. It's just, how much more can you do? You haven't really thought out about the rest of your plans just yet. Meanwhile, Arrow going back into spawn, gets caught up by Dito. Not before he takes a lot more damage away from him. But yeah, it was highly unnecessary, but nevertheless entertaining to see when you execute it.
Yeah, we have definitely loved to see some entertaining plays. And I'm sure there's going to be more on their way as well. Time ticking down now, though. Pressure's going to be on for the T's to get onto the site here. Let's see if they do manage to make their hopes realized. Gonna be mulling out Pit there. Looking to do some damage here. CT's around the corner. Good opening on both sides, though. And it will work out a plant as well as another kill for our T's. 2v2. CT still got the advantage. Well, no, they don't. They did, but not for long. Still, Paradiso has more HP. Might be able to be good for the 1v2 here. Flash in hand. Smoke as well. Can cut off an angle with either or both. Trying their best to strangle their way in. Good shots on the Sentinel there. And Dito pulls through from Graveyard. So it will be Monash taking 5 and taking an AWP out of it.
That was an expensive round. We did say that, you know, they get broken on that one. Next one's going to be a mixed bag, going to be a force-up. That's kind of hard to think about. And it's an AWP given to the side of Monash as well. Like, this is working off USYD, starting with an advantage. And now all of a sudden, shot it in hand, trying to at least find some form of damage. Meanwhile, Monash, 4 AKs, plenty of utilities to be forcing the issue, trying to go for the exchange. Arrow is gone. Sentinel is just jumping up into the loss, trying to shoot anything. And yeah, here we go, Sailor. Oh, the one time that it was really close range, he needed to shoot, he couldn't shoot. And now it's just up to Genesis trying to work this one up with a pistol, trying to get it with the deagle shots. Unfortunately, has to quickly go and rotate off. Ditto quite low himself, but yeah, this is a sight completely taken by Monash, and there's going to be the smoke to cut off the ruins. There's no interest. There's just absolute denial being pulled out. J10 is gone, so it's a good kills from Paradiso, but then there's still no favorable response from USYD, and that's definitely a bad sign.
Yeah, it's not going to be a good sign at all at the moment. Like you said, they've definitely cut it close in a few instances there, but ultimately Monash just seemed to have the way in almost every single time. Good shots coming out from Leon in the end though, but the times ran out. There's no time to get a defusal here. That's going to be round number 6 now for Monash. Done and dusted. USYD doing a decent job to at least get some kills in the end, but I mean, it's still just rough. They haven't been able to really get the closer there. Meng is almost on max money. Like, that speaks volumes in of itself. That is incredible for Monash. Even if some of them die or go down to little to no money, Meng can just cash them right back up. Well, speaking of getting cashed up, they're going to be cashed up with a kill to start off this round. So great stuff coming out for USYD. And they might even find a second. There we go. This is looking like a resurgence. Looking a little better.
Alright, here's the pop-up. Yes, that could be the one that they needed. Disabling 3 members for the price of 2. Captain Yang still gonna make them hurt. And so looking for Ditto to at least come and give the assistance over. He's gonna be going off for the AWP. What's happening? Just running through. Not respecting that one. I guess the advantage USYD was going with has now completely dissipated. And now they're gonna have that opening. They have plenty to work off, and Captain Yang, you know, obviously has that AWP, can be looking for a backup, throws the smoke as well. And USYD, only Leon has the defuse kit, and they have to battle this one through with just 1 flash. And they have to go through with the AWP. Like, that's insane. That's really, really insane. And Captain Yang puts arrows down. And I don't know. I'm at a loss of words at what USYD just did. Monash had no right to that one. You know, the AWP was beautiful from Arrow. And then Sailor with that AUG, you know, looking like he's found the perfect answer, you know, executes 2 more members before he goes down. But then the rest of USYD, it just went down, not respecting what Monash's concentration is going to be. And they all get put down. And now it's a mixed by as Arrow gets put down by Captain Yang. The AWP is gone. Utility-wise, it's okay, but Sentinel is quite healthy still. Have to push him through. Just be careful, because 1 smoke, 1 flash can still make this really hurt. There's going to be the molly at least, and they're going to keep on rolling. 3 members going in. Sailor's... Oh, Sailor! Way go! Let's go! Oh, beautiful play.
Wow. The last one getting cooked alive after with the fire as well. Incredible way to bring your team back into the round. They still haven't got it yet, though. But, I mean, and they don't have bomb control. They don't know where it is yet. But, oh, no. Oh, no. And, oh, at least Sailor does keep the round alive, though. Be a little longer. Oh, the shot's coming out there. If they can stall long enough. Look out. Surely. Nope. Not gonna happen, Captain Yan. Oh, they don't realize they've just trapped themselves. They don't realize they're behind them. Oh, Captain Yan, no. They've got time, though. they might just play themselves on overthinking. They're just going to have to send it. Like, they don't know. They're wasting so much time now. They need to just go for it. Like, it's now or never. They need to get going. They're going to clear this out, run it back towards B, or not. They're going to run it back towards A and hope that the other player went towards B. But, I mean, they're holding towards A and should be straight in the crosshair. Oh, it's going to be a plant in order. Alrighty. So, we'll be able to keep it alive. Good fire coming out. Doesn't kill them. Get close, but Leon's down. Captain Yan actually secures it. And it will be number 8 for Monash. I thought for sure you said would have it, but no! They lose it at the last second. Oh, that's devastating, Emp. That is devastating.
Oh, what was that? That was everything going right for you, Sid. Everything. Sailor did everything he could. I don't know what's happening, but this is close to voodoo magic enacted by Monash. 2 rounds that they had no rights to got completely picked apart. I don't even know what to say. Like that should not be possible at all. Like I would be critical about it because you said for 1 round they didn't concentrate and didn't respect. That second one was completely just out of whack, and Monash picked them all apart. And so I guess 300 miles an hour is going for UC. Their heart is probably racing a little bit too fast. And the rest of Monash, they're taking control of this. For some reason, they are just winning round after round. Haven't really given UC even a chance. And right now, this is the site completely given over. Arrow's gonna find the one. Surely, all 4 members working off. They can get this one in. They're gonna act a flash. There's another flash just in case. Sentinel into the dead corner is gonna get put down. There was a boosted. Oh my god! Please tell me this is not possible. Yes, and there it is. You see, they have found themselves a defuse. Look at Sailor.
Imp, it's all the M249 magic, baby. That's all there is to it. They've got the lucky charm, the lucky rabbit's foot in the form of an M249. And they are going to be feeling mighty fine after taking a round of their own. Number 1 at long last. And they're certainly going to be hoping they can go onwards and upwards from here, because it has been a struggle. There's still plenty more rounds they need to take yet. This is just the beginning of the road, and oh no. Genesix is gone. Will they be able to find a kill back? That's the question.
Oh dear. Well, there's still 2 AWPs on the side of UC. They're refusing to let go of it. Arrow's gonna make himself clean and clear, saying there's still the AWP right here. We repicked up the other one as well. The M249 magic is still gonna be in play. And I don't know what to say. Like, usually this is advantage to Monash, but like it could be the difference maker because of Sailor. Just one man pushing them all off the side on B. So they're trying to find out. Leon's gonna find Captain Yang, and there's gonna be the miss. J10's gonna find Arrow. I'm not sure if that was as worth, but hey, look, Leon's gonna find Ditto. The bomb is here, reducing this into a 2v2 situation. And I don't know how we got into here, but all of a sudden, the plant is gonna be activated by Monash. 7 rounds lead. Sentinel in a prime position to be looking out for this one, and J10 onto the other side. I'm not sure what UCD is going with right now, but it looks like they're going to quickly throw at least a flash. There's going to be the molly. J10 is going to be not seeing a lot just yet, and Sailor's going to be looking to act that magic once again, trying to find something. They now know where J10 is going to be. Sailor finds the one, sprays for the second. No, J10 is going to find it instead, and he's going to pick up the M249. Let's go. That's what I want to see. 9-1, and Monash is absolutely in a commanding position to be dominating UCD.
They've taken the M249 magic. Now it's their lucky charm, but look what Sailor has. Oh, Amp, do you see it? Do you see it, my friend?
I do.
Oh! Good start. Look, he's so chuffed with it. Look at him.
Oh, man. Give me a game with Sailor. This man knows exactly how to play this game. J10's the same. They go, whatever you do, I'm with you, my friend. Oh man, gotta love the Dog. Every single time you purchase it, you get a kill, you're already happy with it. J10 meanwhile still has the M249, last man but 1-on-4 situation. Not a position he can win, especially with the bomb way apart from him. And so USYD, they pick up the kill. I gotta say, it was up to Sailor, and Sailor was the one that enacted the masterful plan. Like, Sailor can just keep on buying, and he is. There's the M249 again. Like, give this man a medal. Like, if nothing works, you keep on trying until it works.
Absolutely. Just keep trying and trying again until you can make it work for yourselves. Good early round presence coming out from the T's, though. Getting a bit of damage on Aero there. Now trying to elevate control of the banana side of things. They do catch Sailor, actually. Trying to press up aggressively through to second mid there, through the apartments. Will give up control of the Lucky Charm, the M249. Let's see if they can find some use out of it. Aero still holding towards Archway. Paradiso goes down. Side control now gained for the T side here. You'd think USYD would have the advantage, but no. Looks like it's going to be Monash taking point, getting the plant down, maybe holding an advantage, more so yet. A flank could be in order as well. Aero, good kill coming out, but Dito going to be in the back line, losing teammates as they might. They're still going to be able to put up a fight. J10 still trying with this one though. Here comes Dito. There's Dito, finding the kill, almost good for another. Going to be up to Captain Yan in the pick. Try and keep this one alive. Does bot one. Time's ticking. They just need to delay the defusal. They're sticking it. Oh, Captain Yan, no! He's not peeking! He gets the kill just in time! And it will be 10 taken by Monash!
What a scuffed round right there. Oh, Captain Yan was pretty much counting, and then he didn't know what was going on. It could just be the most brutalist calculator right there. Comes out swinging and makes sure they take it and goes down with the ball. Hey, and look at that purchase coming in. Genesis is going to be the one to purchase the Dog. Let's go. Swag 7 from Sailor. They're just doing everything they can. The variety bag of tricks coming out from USYD could just be the one to answer the prayers. And Monash, they will keep on playing like this. I think everyone's just having a lot of fun.
That's all you can ask for, really. The main thing is that everyone has a lot of fun, and I don't think Genesis is having fun. After that one, they had the Dak, and they say goodbye. Paradiso going to at least be able to find a trade back, though. So Bomb will go down there. B-site control gained, leaving Meng on the lurk as well. Definitely going to be solid for the time being. Let's see if they can manage to take something further as well. Not meant to be. Another one now found by Monash. So, USYD really trying, but unfortunately for them, it's just not going to be this time. And it will be an eco going towards them as well. Maybe. No, it looks like they're forcing M4s. Maybe a bit of a split buy to come out. Interesting. 2 rounds to go. Let's see how this one goes. I'm very curious.
Oh, dear. Look at Sailor. It's gonna give. Oh, let the bullets go. The man's even boosting his teammate. He gets it. He gets it. Sentinel, he sees it. He's like, hang on a second. I'm not done with you. And Sailor goes, hang on a second. I did too quickly. I didn't even get a chance to reload. It's gonna be up to Paradiso. It's good. It's still good. It's still gonna be 1 or 2 situation. The bomb is still gonna go down. And from far distance, Sentinel's gonna execute him. But oh my goodness. It's getting hysterical. USYD is really just trying everything they can.
Hey, why not? You know, the opportunities are dwindling here, but I mean, they've got time to try things, and hopefully they find something that works. That's what's going to be their thought process right now. You know, they're going to be trying whatever they can, and maybe something works. Aero found something that works. They got an opening kill. Maybe their teammates find a kill or two too. Looks like they might find a few, actually, leaving it all up to Meng. Okay, the aggression tactic seemingly the way in for them. Maybe not, though. Oh, yeah, it is. You said it. Through at long last, we'll be able to take another round back. 3-12 at the halftime mark there. So, not a great outcome, but hey, it's going to be pretty good. They're going to have a bit of momentum behind them, and maybe they might be able to bring themselves back to do a little bit more damage into the series as well. We'll find out.
Oh, here we go. Monash now onto the CG side. Oh, they're going to pick up the 2 kills on the side of USYD at least. It's working out. But then there goes down the Berettas from Sailor. Says bang, bang, bang. I'm here. And all of a sudden, they get it. It's good. USYD, they have got themselves the beginning pistol round. And now they're going to be able to afford the buy. The max is probably going to come in. AKs, Galils, I guess. No, not really. Okay. Guess they'll just take it as it is. 4-12. USYD with at least the opening advantage.
Let's see if they can press that advantage a bit further. Maybe get themselves 5, maybe 6 rounds. So far, no one going to get anything, except for J-Tan. They're going to get a lot, as a matter of fact. The Ts at least are responding back just as quick, though. They're going to need to do that. Otherwise, the CTs will be able to build up a bit of pace and go for podium position here. Sentinel luckily spotted, but Meng not going to be. Might even swing for another, but it's not today. It will be USYD taking away a 5 there. It's going to be good to keep themselves thriving. Monash, they got nothing at the moment. They got a little bit of money, you know, a little bit of money, but not much to play with. They got a mag 7 out though, so maybe they can have some fun with it. We'll find out as we jump into round at number 18 now, and the T's already building themselves up and look to confidently take point towards the B side. Do have already a spot towards mid though, so they might play off that intel instead.
Oh, here we go. Danger close. Sailor looking. There's going to be the bait. J10. Ah, in a great place to do it all, but could not do it. Sailor still going to leave on 31 health. And so, the eco round from Monash hasn't really worked out for them, but it's also going to be an expensive round from USYD. Meng setting up this cross. They're going to find the first kill to the crossfire. And the second the bomb is dropped, they're going to run him down. Sentinel onto the flank. Captain Yang is gone. Right now, they just drop any more members, and that is going to be too costly for USYD to recover. And so at the same time, Sentinel trying to work this one out, trying to get the perfect angle with Ditto finding Paradiso. It is huge. And right now, it is doable. Trying to at least get a gun, doesn't see it. Going for it. There's the AK. Spraying this one. Oh my goodness. That is done. It is done and dusted. An AWP and an AK both dropped. But I guess they're just going to stick with the 2. Oh no, there's going to be the AWP that they found. Yeah, Monash. A Eco round they worked up and they won it. And USYD, despite their best, they found at least the, I guess, the plant. It's a little bit of a bitter experience for them.
Yeah, going to be a bit of a rough one, to say the least. But they've definitely got at least a little bit more time to try and bring it back here. We'll see if they can do it, though. Sailor posted up and are ready for action at the moment. CT's not going to be peeking into them whatsoever, not looking to give up any semblance of control, and it will work out for the T's this time as Ditto gets found. So they can already start to get the ball rolling there, trail their way through the apartments, maybe waterfall their way out through boiler and or the balcony positions, try and split things up towards A there. 3 CTs they have to deal with though, could bring its fair share of difficulties. And already they've lost a team member. Captain Yan on a good angle. Meng can easily swing as well. Good spot there. Finds one. On for the second is Captain Yan. They're able to split up, divide and conquer on all the T's coming through here. Paradiso trying their best to keep this round alive. So many CTs to deal with. So much time to do it. They've at least found one, but it's going to be one and done. 14 taken by Monash.
Monash is now in absolute contention to close this one out. 14-5 is 9 rounds worth of lead. They have AWP. They forced the eco from USYD as well. Like, what do you say to that? You don't say anything. Yeah, and as we get really cutesy with it, USYD gonna at least buy whatever they can. Although no utilities means that they have to go body to body, raw rush and push, trying to at least find any sort of footing into this one. But yeah, it's just the control needs to be given over. Let's see what's gonna happen, as undoubtedly enough, Sailor's gonna be the one looking forward to at least get an execution. If you can at least get in to at least the apartments and go and jump down with a shotty, I mean that could work out well. But unfortunately, might not get that opportunity.
Yeah, the opportunity could not be afforded to them. And T's really going to have to push hard for this one. Otherwise, it could be map point going to Monash. Here they come. Pushing out. Jaytan spraying through to. Looking for more as well. They've got time to wait. Their teammates just putting a lot of suppressive fire in. Jaytan able to go quickly style. Does manage to take away the kill and the round. It will go to Monash. So, map point now for Monash. Are they going to be able to do it right here, right now? We'll definitely find out, because you said they are going to have to go for gold here. And they look to reach for the skies.
Well, let's see if they will. 10-round opportunity open up for Monash to close tonight out. And Jaytan is just going to rush forward. He spots out nothing. Literally nothing. He goes, well, okay, we know exactly where they're going to be. Dito is going to at least go down for him. Sailor, meanwhile, quickly is up. Gotta be careful. Yeah, spots Jaytan, but 3 kills going over to Monash really quickly. Sentinel spots the remainder of the 2, which makes it a lot more easier for CT. Yeah, Captain Yang gets that first one, going to return for the second, but Mang is gonna quickly shut that one down. 16-5. We say GG to Monash, taking this one in absolute stride. Amazing work acted by them, staying really calm under the pressure, especially after losing the knife. They say it does not matter what we do, it all depends on what we're going to be able to execute in the end, and you're not going to have any kind of response. So well done to them.
Yeah, really well played to them, honestly. There was really impressed with how that series shaped up overall. Like Monash showing a lot of promise on their roster and a lot of potential. They really tapped into that one there. USYD unfortunately pulled the short end of the stick, and it definitely showed there. They had some great moments, they managed to take 5 rounds in their favor, but that's all the rounds that they were able to take at the end of the day. So definitely going to be back to the drawing board for USYD, but definitely impressed with the fact that they definitely made an effort. They managed to get a few rounds, but unfortunately not able to string together much more.
Yeah, indeed. And so going back into today's match, you had Swinburne 16-8 against Adelaide University, and then the same score from RMIT against UTS, solidifying RMIT as the top spot, with UTS as second. And then you have UNSW winning a very close match, 16-14 against UOM, and the last one 16-5 Monash against USYD. And so the standings will absolutely be absolutely reverse right here, and you can see RMIT, UTS, UOM. Monash though, now going with a catch-up with UOM, just a few round win differences right now to separate themselves apart, with UNSW following, Swinburne picking up the second, which obviously is still there, and then USYD and Adelaide University with a 0-6 kind of scoreline. Doesn't really have much to say for it, but I do have to say Adelaide University has shown their clear vigilance in continuing to work in towards that improvement, trying to see what works well, what doesn't work well, and trying to really skill up, which is fantastic to see. It's just so good.
Yeah, really good to see that from them there. And we will see, obviously, as you were talking about, good score lines coming out from all of our competitors there. And it seems like our top side of the bracket definitely going to be further solidified here. But speaking of solidified, let's talk about our sponsors. Big shout out to all of them right now. So to begin, Predator Gaming, the gaming PC partner who provide high-end gaming-focused PC solutions in both laptop and desktop formats, powered by Intel. Big shout out to them. Next up, it is AOC Monitors, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And next up, it's going to be Indomie, the noodle partner. Made with high quality flour, selected ingredients and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. And last but not least, it is Game On Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL who fund much needed cancer research projects. If you'd like to donate, please head to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page and you can check them out via the QR code below.
Thank you so much for shouting them out, Matty, as always, doing fantastic work. And of course, to all the sponsors making this happen. Guys, please follow at AU Esports League across all of our social medias because we are on it. We post everything that we do. You know, it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know, got our Discord. You know, on Twitch at AU Esports League. We do everything we can to provide you with the best amount of Australian grassroots kind of competition and more coming to the Elite Series coming in. Also, make sure to follow Matty at Matty123 on his Twitter. The man's an absolute legend around the scene. You probably would have heard his amazing win and dub at DreamHack. The man is probably cheering right now. And of course, if you do want to follow myself, it's at Emperor_ZK. As always, we gotta thank all the viewers, all the competitors, all the organizers, our TwoTapTony for observing, at Ben, who is always going to be the one to be producing and making great talent, and of course we are one and only admin BK for making all the things work at the right time. So we do give you a massive shout out, massive thanks. But that's going to be it for tonight. Make sure to tune in for Rocket League on the Wednesday coming back up, and we will see you also on the Saturday for Super Smash Brothers and Overwatch, which is going to be headed by Matty and TwoTapTony. Otherwise, next week for AEL University Elite Series of CSGO will be happening on a Monday, and may you all have a lovely weekend. If you are going to be also buying a good present, make sure it is a good one because it is Mother's Day for Aussies. Make sure to cherish your mom, and yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you all have a brilliant night. This is AEL signing off, and may you have a lovely day. Peace out.